Yeah, so you guys had the battle. Whatever. Yeah, you guys had the battle. Oh, is your guys' connection messing up? Or is mine?
Yours is. Look at the video connected to the bottom left.
It's horrible.
I told you our Wi-Fi
A little
is
choppy,
bad.
but I can hear you fine.
Okay, it just comes and goes. Anyway, so yeah, you guys had the town that you had teleported into, based on what the leader of the Prime, Henric, had told you. Kael Zeeth, you showed up there. Something weird going on. Looks like the town was razed to the ground. A lot of undead. You went to fight. You did encounter a magic user of some kind that was fairly powerful, and you know, as you fought, he you know, pretty much made fun of you, I guess. You know, tormenting, dropping little digs and all that. And he did banish Xenos for his
I almost had
insolence
that son
of getting so close to him.
I almost had him.
And then you did manage to. There was a pool in the middle that seemed to be the source of how the undead were being brought back rapidly. You guys destroyed that. It nullified the threat there, but he did use some powerful magics to inspect you all a little bit closer before he decided to just walk away, because you know, I guess maybe he didn't feel very threatened or whatnot. And then after some time, the magic waned and you were able to move around again. Xenos popped back from wherever he was sent away to, which was a frigid, desolate blackness on top of a mountaintop.
It looks so majestic.
And then you guys did find in the one structure that was still untouched, that portal, like you said, you found a almost dead, if they could be dead, Prime goblin named Wolf. You guys did manage to help him and stabilize him, and you were able to figure out how to reactivate the portal. And now you find yourselves in Kael Anem in a room with guards. Now, Wolf did go through first, so the guards were sort of put at ease from seeing him, and they're helping him because he's pretty still bad off. And as Xenos, Davis, Tick Tick, and Letty come through, Arxes is taking a scenic route with Snaggletooth, who may or may not have feasted on a bunch of undead bodies to sate his hunger. And you're just taking a scenic route back to the city, so you'll take some time to get there. But yeah, you guys find yourself now in this room. The scene as you come through the portal, as you pop through, like, you see two guards in plate armor with halberds, and they're helping Wolf. They're helping him to his feet, and they're passing him like a little chalice that's filled with something that he's starting to drink very hungrily out of. And that's what you see. What are you guys doing?
Well, Letty will start by complaining. So that douchebag with the magic, huh? That crazy book up. We're gonna go kill him, right?
Yeah,
that seems like a valid plan. Can any of us stop time? I feel like that's something we need to work on.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That's a Letty problem.
Yeah, Letty, you have to learn how to stop time now. That's your mission. All right.
The guards are like, stop time.
You would have. You didn't expect us to be coming.
No.
They said
No
we
way.
could use this portal to go there, but like they didn't let you know.
No.
It seems
who
management,
are
I guess.
you? Wolf? Ah, they're fine guys. They're with me. They help me out a bit. It's all good.
Just a little.
Chugging. Yeah, okay, they helped me a lot. Okay, I was pretty much dead, and I don't know what was happening. I heard a lot of bing, bada, boom, and then they came through. Although I think they were gonna leave me there, strung up on a wall. Like, who doesn't look at people? I don't know. As he takes another sip out of his chalice.
I look at people. I found it.
All goblins are from New York.
Obviously. This gabagoo. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I mean,
You're doing like a ship thing.
they're good guys. They, I don't know what happened. Is Henric around? Can we get Henric here?
You gotta contact our liaison. Yeah. You gotta contact the hippogriff. Not the hippogriff. The griff.
Tanya.
Yes.
Sorry.
Tell him
It's
to
the
make a
name
phone
that came
call.
up.
We could just put that off for later if there's any other pressing matters we can tend to. We can do that first and then, maybe never do the other thing.
Gold is gold, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't know what that means. I think you made that up.
But it's true though. We need some money, man. Look at you. Look at your armor.
Look at
You
me.
look like trash.
I look great.
I don't know. Falling apart a little bit. Your mustache isn't as well groomed.
Well, we
I
had
think-
a bit of a tussle.
Yeah, we did, but I mean, you need more gel. I noticed that you were running out.
Some mustache balm.
Yeah.
You think I need mustache balm too, Tick Tick?
No, I think it's luxurious. It's a very impressive mustache you have crawling over your face.
Oh, see?
Yeah, not for anything. Your mustache looks great. I mean, I think it's good. I can't,
No
goblins,
one
we
was
don't.
asking for your input.
You know what? I like to interject.
Fair
Alright.
enough. Fair enough. I just interjected there.
I mean, like, yeah, there you go. Settle it down, kid.
Hey.
You're still, what are you, 100?
160.
Fucking kid.
Yeah, whatever.
I want to interject my hammer into that. Whoever stopped time. How do we do that?
Oh, yeah, what, I'm sorry, when we were coming into the town to do our scouting, to see what was going on, we came in and we were out. We were taken out. There were people there. I mean, I just saw my friends just cut down. Then they fucking milked me like a cow. It's brutal.
I think they used your blood to resurrect more zombies. They were doing that with
I
Norris's
wasn't the only
blood.
prime there. Did you see any others? I mean, we went, 3 groups at least of 10, 15 apiece.
Hmm.
And then, the citizens there, there had to be like 500, 600.
Oh yeah. Not anymore.
We didn't see that many.
Yeah. We didn't see any citizens.
Well, I mean,
actually.
you were just in the town center. Did you get much chance to explore anything or look around, or
No.
were you like pretty much? I mean, you came. That's like sort of like front gate.
That was the
welcoming
front
committee.
gate?
Well, yeah, that's a little small outpost. We're trying to expand. Did Henric talk to you guys?
Yeah, he sent us there actually.
So that's the thing. That's the thing. You see, the thing about loose ends is we like them because they leave an air of mystery everywhere we go.
The suspense.
I
So
hate
not
myself.
fully investigating is what you guys do.
No, we fully investigate. I'm a detective.
Not a good one.
Well,
Clearly.
We lead with suspense.
Oh.
You know, like, yeah, they were here, but like, what's around the corner? That's why you gotta call us back.
I'm found. Did you guys send for Henric yet? I mean, he's
Did
you might want to get him.
yeah, get him.
Anyway, yeah, no. I mean, you guys did great. I'm
We
alive.
figured
I'm
it was
very
more
happy.
important to report to Henric and bring Wolf back to safety.
No, I agree. I very much wanted to be brought back to safety. You don't work as hard as I did to get to this point, and die. That's sort of bad. So I appreciate yous.
Yeah.
You guys did great. Great. I'm feeling much better.
Write that in your report that the associates did great. Give us a good
The
review.
associates, that's your names?
That's what we're calling
All
it.
right.
Now, my question is, do we go back and go deeper and find more of these primes?
Yeah.
Do we have
I
to?
think they're probably out that now.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Victor's pretty hurt still. He's gonna have to rest up or get healed
So we sleep it
before
off.
going back out.
I mean, yeah, there's some. Well, I don't know if did it look bad out there. Was it like, bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like bunch of elemental, bunch of zombie, bunch of giant bad.
Giant undead.
We did
Hordes
have
of
some giants
zombies.
amongst our citizens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we have all sorts of people here.
Yeah, that's
Kael Anem is a
diversity.
place that accepts everybody.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you bring something to the table, which is primarily blood, but if you're particularly good at stuff too, we like that. I mean, given that in the current climate, immortality doesn't really matter here, but, you know, being fast and, you know, cool. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're fast and cool.
A goblin just called themselves cool.
Yo, yo, yo.
You didn't hear that. I'm talking to him.
I'm literally a prime. I can hear everything. Everything. Do you see these ears?
Yeah,
Look at,
they're
unlike that
extremely
lady
large.
over there, less wax.
Yeah.
Huh? Not to ding you, hot mama. You're looking good.
Oh shit!
That's
Let's
a voice for everything.
get it.
Hey, speaking up, you want to make some loose ends later tonight?
Oh. I'm sure those ends are already pretty loose.
You just got promoted.
That was a good one.
Inspiration.
It's about this time that Henric does come walking through the door. And so you all recognize Henric. He's a taller, high elf looking male, but with pale skin, adorned in his armor. And he walks in and he's like, Tell me about Kael Zeeth. Wolf, why did he just go like this? What is this? This is not a full report.
It's pretty much. We didn't go super deep. I guess we only went to the front gate, but it looked like everyone was dead.
The whole town?
There was like no movement until there was a lot of movement. Undead giants, elementals, more undead. This guy was strung up, blood
Elementals.
drained. Lich guy froze time,
A lich?
banished me.
Are you sure it was a lich?
I'm pretty sure it was a lich.
I'm not so sure it was the lich. He was undead, though.
It definitely felt very lichy. I don't know. I feel like a normal undead can't freeze time.
Yeah.
Can you freeze time?
Not typically, no.
Yeah, he's undead.
I'm not undead.
Then what
I
you
am
mean,
a
take a
prime.
You want me to pull up? I'll pull it up.
What is he pulling up?
What are you pulling up?
I have a handbook.
So he's
You
saying
walk
Clime's
around with a handbook?
You don't walk around with notes?
No.
To keep track of
I've
things?
been alive for several hundred years. I
So you just
remember.
forget things.
He's
yeah.
a fraud.
Okay, well watch this. Man.
We
keep
can
going.
argue these semantics, but basically you're telling me our town is lost.
Oh yeah.
There are only two buildings still standing. The two-story tavern-looking one, and then the portal
What's that say?
building.
It says undead?
I'm dead in the notes.
It does say undead in the notes.
Are these your
Walls
blood
of the
hunter
keep were
notes?
destroyed.
These are the notes of the universe in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
I do not know what that is.
Of course you don't.
But we are not undead. We do not consider ourselves undead.
Okay. I don't. Okay.
We are an evolved people.
Evolved. Okay, got it.
Enlightened,
We
if
call
you
him what I
will.
like to be called.
Pronouns.
Anyway,
Pronouns. Keep going.
I
Give
do
a.
not know how your father puts up with you.
I don't
He
think that's-
doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah. Haven't seen him for quite some time.
You literally saw him a few hours
Well,
ago.
yeah, but
They're actually
that's
starting
different.
to break
That's
through it.
look at. Report. Letty's got it.
He's our secretary.
Tell me, Green Gnome, what do you report?
We know.
You
Like,
said
see, here's the
she was a
fucked up
gnome.
thing.
She is.
Yes.
We went in there, and shit was fucked up. Mr. Twinkle-Toes was doing some sort of fucked up shit. So, my glimmering, dark, pale knight ran out to the field and attempted to persuade these said individual to talk less. And, well, next thing you know, bada bing, bada boom, as Wolf put it, he just sort of scampered off and disappeared into the future, the past, the now. I don't fucking know.
Did he say anything?
Tried to hit him
us?
with a rock.
Did this guy say?
Did he say anything?
I got banished.
Did anyone get a good description? Something? Anything?
That's a list.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Do you guys have
Maybe
any?
show him my sketch.
You're sketching him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll
As
a performance
he
for
was
your.
looking at me, I was looking at him.
Yeah, roll performance for how well you sketch it. As Tick Tick pulls out a notepad, a pen, he starts he's like, I know exactly what he looked like.
I got the Lorehold primer, so hopefully that will help.
So I had been
Never.
using the Lorehold primer incorrectly. I guess
Okay.
it only gives you advantage on checks. It doesn't just tell it to you. That's the Legend Lore spell. So the Lorehold primer will give you advantage. So the way I was going to flavor it is just as when you're looking through it to try to think of something, or remember something, or know something, I'm going to have the book like sort of, magically sort of coalesce the words or whatever, but you're still going to have to roll, and you'll just have advantage on the check, and depending on what you get is how much information you get.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I thought it was the Legend Lore spell in it, but I was wrong. Yeah, my bad.
You can, so.
But you learned a lot about the Whispered One through it.
Yes.
Mickey Mouse Power Edition.
So, while
I
you're
got an 11.
an 11,
Yeah.
with an 11, I mean, you're gonna. It looks somewhat like the creature that you saw, and Henric looks it over and he's like, I mean, there's a lot of skin on him still. He's got a beard. I don't see a lot of liches with beards. It doesn't. I've never seen him.
He is a
Those
follower
eyes, though.
of the Whispered One.
He was saying the what?
He is a follower of the Whispered One.
Yeah. King of the Rotten Tower, doom and gloom. Yes.
I did remember something.
What did you remember?
So when we found Wolf, there were all these runes etched in blood about,
Yeah.
and it reminded me a lot of the runes that you'd etch to demon princes, like Inugu, Baphomet, Orcus in particular. Don't really know what maybe they could have been using them to resurrect the undead, or I'm sure they're still there. I don't know if
I
blood
mean,
evaporated.
Baphomet and Yanagagu are demon princes. Orcus is one of the. He's not one to be trifled with. If I had to pick between the three, I'd rather not see him.
And he made the first lich. Maybe that's why there was a lich there.
He is the Blood Lord.
Yeah, it makes sense. Full circle, baby. Partly. 180
Wolf, how are you
degrees.
feeling, Wolf? Are you recovered? Are you ready to go back into action? Yeah, boss. I might need a second. I mean, they were fucking milking me like a cow. Like literally, they just cut me open and shit, just like in a channel into a thing, and it was recover, rest up. Go around the town, see if you can gather up some volunteers. we can't lose Kael Zeeth. We need to go back. At the very least, we need to bury our dead respectfully. And
Speaking of which, I mean, you should probably inform your guards that our other party member should be arriving on a space shark.
I'm sorry. Did you say space shark?
Yeah.
Yes.
I put a. Continue.
We probably should tell Talos, go to the gate and tell them there's a guy coming on a shark in space.
I put a brand on him. I should know how far away he is. How far away
That
is
would be good.
he? Yeah, how far away is he?
Oh, he's probably about an hour out.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
Hour and a half.
I'll let them know.
I took the really scenic route.
It's a little bit of a trek when you go from where you guys were. So, Henric, all right, we'll tell the gate. You all look like shit. Do you need how about this? Go. I'll call ahead. There's an inn in town called the Midnight Callers Inn. Why don't you go there? We'll make sure that there's rooms for you. Why don't you rest?
Heroes get it for free, right?
We will cover the costs.
Nice.
And side note, we went through the shipment, and I went ahead and reached out to the Traders Consortium. They did say to go ahead and give you the remainder of the payment. And he snaps, and two guards come in, and they drop a chest that would have the remainder of your pay. It's a small chest, but it's enough. It holds the 1,000 gold pieces, basically, which was what you were promised for delivering.
Who's got a chap mustache now? We're rich.
Oh, you
Well,
still have to
it's
tell
gold.
Yeah, still
We're
have to get in touch with her.
I mean, yeah, I believe there was a contact by the name of Tanya. She said, great job.
Yeah.
She looks forward to hearing from you with a full debrief, preferably in person over a drink.
Well, that's not
He
not
will
very
be there.
professional now.
He will be there.
I don't know what arrangements you have. She sounded like a lovely person.
Yeah. Yes, she's all right. Very large personality.
Oh, that's good. That's always good. Be confidence.
Confidence.
Oh, confidence.
Confidence.
Oh, okay. Whatever. To each their own.
She's a big fucking broad.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you're into, it's cool.
You have an apothecary?
We do. We have several shops. This is a very. We're hoping to grow more, but we're a couple of thousand people
Got
here.
a recommendation?
What are you looking for?
A medley of wilted daisies and other herbal powders.
You can try Grant's Emporium.
Oh, you got good prices there?
No, Grant is actually it's a little bit of a tight wad, I think. Yeah.
Alright,
But he's a well-educated. Sells many potions. He's quite good at his craft. A little odd, always researching. He's one of those scholarly types.
Did you find anything about that guy we were looking for, the Harbinger Gungruk? Wait, no. Yeah? Grunduck.
Hierarchy.
Yes.
I did ask around when you got here. I believe there is someone who fits your description. If you go to the docks that are in the most northeast part of town, there is a ship that came in about 10 days ago, I was informed. They were delivering a shipment from the Rock of Brawl. They were orcs. I don't know if it's exactly who you're looking for, but you could inquire there.
Great, thank you.
Real quick, friends and compatriots. Now, I know we got a lot of stepped interest. I'll probably like usher them away directly, so we're not.
I could mediate thought transfers, conversations.
Sure. So, letting a microphone or a megaphone through Tic Tic. Hey, hey, is this thing on? Hey, can you hear me?
Letty's in your head. Everyone just hears Letty in their head. Hello? Hello?
Get out.
We'll try not to abuse this.
Stop.
But I know we have a lot of interest in this Grunguck fuck, but it seems like our interest might also cross at this destroyed ass village that we just left. I mean, what if we swing some kind of deal here where they maybe, incarcerate Grunguck for an extended period of time until we manage to go explore the rest of this village?
Maybe hold them.
I'm just saying it could end some favors.
Yeah, we could ask if they could try to hold them up at the port or something. Keep them here.
Yeah, or just straight up throw a sack over his head in with some rocks and some socks and drag him into a cell for us until we can talk to him.
That could work, but they seem to like to hold the moral high ground. I'm squinting at them.
Sort of looking like he's talking to Wolf, actually. He's not even paying attention. So, Wolf.
And plus, that would give us more time in town. You can talk to your dad some more. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe we take a nap and go back to the village and see if they can do anything for us for helping them out.
I'm on board with it. You're the secretary, though. You got to do the bargaining.
And what do we really need from Grunguck, just other than a conversation, right?
I mean, I was under the impression we were gonna murder him.
I mean, we can talk to him and then murder
I don't
him.
think that's at all what I was thinking.
I'm on board for either or. I'm good with a little bit of bloodshed.
I mean,
You guys are staring at each other very intently. I mean, did you notice I just sent Wolf out of the room, everyone's gone, and you guys are just here looking into each other's eyes?
Oh yeah.
Well,
don't be
we were
weird
waiting
like
for
this.
you to invite us out to know
Oh,
where we need to go.
I guess follow me. I wasn't planning on walking you to the inn, but I can
Give us a tour.
point you down the hallway.
If you didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't planning. I have.
Oh, come
There's
on.
some stuff going on in the town as well. Things I have to deal with, and
You want us to spread the word of your great village here, don't you?
I
Maybe a
think the
tour would be in
prime-
order? Come on.
Like a tour of the whole village.
Well, like a little
It's
little
pretty
history,
large.
some more.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I have been wondering how you harvest the innocents for your fuel.
Okay, it's not the innocence. It's completely voluntary. We never force ourselves. Consensual.
Yeah, like I said, innocents. That's what I said.
Well, when we were
Do you only feed off the criminals?
no, we don't like to call it feeding. We don't
Man, they really just dressed this
we
up.
don't kill anybody. We have donation centers throughout the town
Uh-huh.
where people go and donate their blood.
Blood banks?
Yes.
Put in a deposit?
Yes, they deposit, and that's sort of a town tax.
You know,
You-
there's this village that we used to go to. You'd leave your empty milk cartons outside, and then they wouldn't charge you for having to fill them up. But if you forgot your milk cartons, they'd charge you for another one. Is it kind of like that?
Well, we don't drain the people because then they would die, and we don't kill. We like to think of it as a symbiotic relationship with the non-prime of our town. We offer them protection and our knowledge, and in turn they donate to a blood bank. That's a great word. I think I'm gonna really spread that around in our pamphlets.
Oh, so it's more like outright extortion.
It's
You
not
provide
extortion.
protection.
Anyone can leave whenever they want. They're not stranded here. they can go as they see fit, but there are benefits to being with us.
So if you don't donate blood, you're not allowed to stay.
You would have to leave.
It is extortion.
I mean, if you wanted to live here permanently, we cannot sustain ourselves
Oh, I get it.
without. And
Nice.
in our world, before it was overrun by this Whispered One and his forces, it was a very symbiotic relationship, and we were able to offer eternal life to people. That's not the case here, as you may know. If have you traveled about?
So you offer to everybody eternal life?
Those who contributed to society the most. So our best of our people, our greatest minds, our greatest generals, fighters, scholars, artists, those who contributed the most would be offered.
Contributed with their skills, not just
With their skills, yes, with their skills. You needed to be selfless in your dedication to our people, and then you were elevated. And we did that for, it was a long time. Before that, it was a little bit more chaotic. But we've tried to teach the others who may have similar traits to Prime for maybe a different way of existing.
Look, I can eat a steak, but nothing beats like some fresh child blood. Don't worry, I got rid of it all because, God forbid, but whatever. Anyways, do you want to kidnap this Grungut guy for us?
Oh, that's a great idea.
We typically don't
hand it over to
kidnap.
Letty.
What?
Yeah, so let's just assume he's involved in some bad motherfuckers who may or may not actually have something involved to do with that colony you guys just got all fucked up.
So are you saying that this Grunguk may have a hand with what happened to Kael Zeeth?
I mean, probably not directly. I thought it was this motherfucker who would like walk up to bed and actually smoke these fuckers. What I'm saying is he might be involved with some bad dudes who might be related to that. We need to have a little chit chat with him, but we weren't planning to walk away empty-handed. What if perhaps you sent your folks to go handle that? Then maybe after we take a little nap here, we go and we check out the village.
Well,
I mean, we know it's fucked. You'd be saving manpower. Maybe we can cap a little finder's fee up when we get out there. We're not directly stealing from the living, per se.
I was gonna send our own guard and people to the village, but you seem to, since you had to save my people already once, you're accompanying them would probably be a helpful thing. I mean, how about I can inquire. I'll send some of my guard to the docks to ask around, primarily this ship that has a bunch of orcs, since you say he's an orc, and I'll see what I can find out.
If you can find out if he's captained by Grungup, self-styled pirate king.
So his name is Grunguk. He
Yeah.
whips out a little notepad.
Oh, see?
He's always
fucking
ready.
notepad. You said you didn't have a notepad.
did have a
What the
notepad.
fuck? You're a liar.
Hey, it's
You're
okay.
a liar.
It's alright.
Very much like your father, so aggressive. I chalk it up to the upbringing in your world of
At that point,
Torel?
I'll
Yeah,
leave it
something
real
like that.
close.
geography isn't your thing. I'm sorry, say that again, little green gnome.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna lean in really close like I did, because that just like your father, and I feel like really what all we're trying to do is buy some more time for them to kind of be connected.
To connect,
So
yeah.
we realize
We should
this
sleep.
little
Norix
bit
is-
Go back to the
I understand Norix is very excited to have the opportunity to
walking off.
spend time with his son. Although I do think he's getting ready to go. Oh, never mind.
Me.
Oh, that's
Nope.
awfully convenient.
Nor-
You know, you should
No.
probably have Thompson.
Anyway, so Grumguck, is that with a G?
Where are you going? Oh, fucker.
That is with a G.
Grumguck. Okay.
Two
Well,
G's and a K.
Where's he going? Hey, you weren't skirting around this. I'm very direct.
I don't know.
You just said.
Yeah, but I don't know where he's. I think something about having to fulfill his honor-bound duty or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
He's still here. I think he's about town, or he's
Do you know where he
prepping.
is? I get probably should.
He does have quarters here in the main castle, but I don't think he's there right now.
Okay, I'll go wait in his room until he gets back.
Okay.
Alright.
That's kind of creepy.
I mean, I'm just waiting. I don't know how that's creepy. Just gonna sit there. What is that?
So Henric will show you basically. So when you come out of the room, this is you're in a hallway and it's stone. This is like a stone castle, and it actually has magical lighting through it. All the little sconces it's pretty easy to tell because it's pretty bright for such a small little flame that's there. So Mr. Perception people here probably are picking up that it's magical in nature. So he takes you down corridors a couple and then up 2 flights, and then this particular floor that he leads you to, and you guys, if you all follow him, this is more like the residential floor of this castle, and he just takes you to a room, and it's a smaller room, but it's well adorned, well furnished, has a little desk in the corner, and he's like, this is where Norix has been.
Is the bed a coffin?
No, just a bed.
You guys abandoned the tradition.
No, the coffins are elsewhere,
Okay.
secure.
Oh.
Are there orphans
Sneaky
in the
devil.
bridge?
Are there what? I'm sorry, what?
Sneaky.
Orphans?
Orphans.
No.
Are there orphans in the bridge?
I don't smell any orphans.
No,
around.
we don't do that. I know you come from a strange place where people that have similar qualities as the Prime may be
Oh, they're ruthless.
unscrupulous.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some out there.
Yeah.
Most of them.
That
Although
are
there are
ruthless, most of them
there
are
are
pretty
a lot
terrible.
of us. Well, there were a lot of us.
Yeah.
Not so
anymore.
much. Anyway, you're depressing me.
I'm not doing anything. Alright, anywho.
Okay, the rest of you, if you want to follow me, I'll at least point you in the direction of the tavern.
All right.
I'll find it.
Okay.
So he guys basically leads you guys down. You go all the way down. So you were like on the 3rd floor or 4th floor. You go all the way down to the ground level, and you go into a courtyard. And there's guards all about. There's a good amount of people milling about, like workers and stuff like that. And they take you to the gate, and Henric points out, and it's literally just like right across like this open market area. And he's like, right, that tall structure right there is the Midnight Caller's Inn. And he grabs two scrolls, and he's like, these will help you get around the area. That's for him because you're not there.
Yeah, I'm a phantom, but I'm gonna look at one.
You're not even there.
He's like, these are one of them's freshly made to incorporate the stunningly new tree that seems to have sprouted up in our fine little planet.
Her name is Takaya.
Yeah, it's a nice.
Takaya, she's a thing of beauty. We haven't had
Oh, this is the one with the
green
Oh,
anywhere
yeah,
for
the
a
trade on
while.
the trade, G. This is the city one.
tree. Yeah.
Trade.
Phantom trade.
So you guys basically have maps of. There's a map of the actual whole planetoid, and then a map of the city of Kael Anem.
Flip
And
the camera to this one. Good preview.
so
Wow. Look.
Little higher. Little higher. Little higher.
There's the tree. Oh.
Nice.
Indicated by the tree. There's two Kaels I noticed. There's Kael Zeeth and Kael Anem.
Kael Zeeth is the one that you guys were in that was pretty much jacked up.
So we're in the top left over here, and we have to go back there?
Yeah, but we can teleport.
Yeah, at least we could teleport. And this is Kael Anem.
Yeah, that's where you're at right
now.
now.
You guys don't think it'll pay off, but
And there's
I feel
even
like if you get the information we need from there, we might not even need to talk to this drunk guy.
I mean, I'm always cool with Grave Robin.
it is known.
This is like the city map.
So I guess we're here in the big
Yeah,
one.
we're probably
Yeah,
there.
you're in the middle, and then they pointed across that open area is actually a little market with stalls and stuff.
Maybe
But
the other finger.
that building, yeah, right there is Midnight Callers Inn.
All right.
All right.
We got a view. What's this over here in the top right?
Those would be the docks,
Okay.
and
Alright.
then yeah, there's other stuff there.
Neato. Here you go, Captain.
Thank you. But so Henric goes, you can, if you need to find any place, you can just show any citizen. Just they'll point it out to on the map. We have a lot of visitors. We're trying to become a trade city, so we have many of these maps around. What's that?
They're trying to sell out. We're trying to be tourists. I'm just saying you're gonna have to start getting towards the orphan factory.
Well, it's more about the trade and getting goods. It's not like we have a lot of, for our citizens, a lot of
Just wanna get
farming
more
land.
classes,
Yeah.
lovely.
What are you trading? I'm not there.
That's
But...
what I'm saying.
Well, we want to be a hub. We're actually well located between the Rock of Brawl and the Edge, where you can get into different realms.
So is it gonna cost like fingerprint or like a network trade here?
We just want people to come through. Trade will draw more people. More people will allow us to recuperate our people. And that's all he
So
says.
it's more like a chicken coop.
Again, it's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, the chicken has some place to live. You just, take its
And-
babies
and-
and it's fun.
Well,
Occasionally.
in that analogy, we would give the babies back after we.
After you scramble them, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's the bad analogy.
Always
You
doing-
came up with that analogy, not me.
Always the high ground with this one.
We're not bad people.
I'm not
We
saying you
worked
are. Your actions are bad.
Why you keep
hundreds and hundreds of years to become better.
I'm not even there, man. You're talking to a ghost.
I'm talking to this fine gentleman. Yeah, why are you talking? Shut up. You're throwing me off.
saying? Listen,
He's just defending himself up.
I'm defending myself to a ghost.
you're friends of
I just
him.
go ahead. Oh, sorry, I was just blabbering this whole time.
No, I was just saying it's all right. I don't understand exactly what you guys do, but it's okay because you're friends with my friend's dad.
Excellent. See, I like you.
I like you.
You know what? You're a smart man. And your group, you're leading them well.
Thank you.
That's all I noticed. Like this fuck. As I turn and look at all the others pushed through with us.
Yeah, they're a tough lot to lead.
You
but-
have a very strong negotiator in the gnome.
Oh
she-
yeah, the gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should keep.
She is a
that.
All
very-
I know is I'll eat your fucking toes.
Yeah, she's threatening. so-
Yeah, she does threaten a lot.
And what's scary is I do wonder if she would eat toes. So it's like a double threat.
So I've met a lot of gnomes in my life. They don't typically eat toes. Goblins do.
Well, I think this
like
one eats toes.
Wolf has been known to go feral at times prior to his ascension. But, I mean, hell of a scout.
Hell of a scout, indeed. We're gonna find more prime tomorrow. We're a little tired. I think my gnome wants to talk to you. I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, joy.
You guys remind me of this book club. they got together all the time back in this little village, and they all wore these weird ass white shoes. Anyways, one day they said their alien god was gonna come save them, so what they did is they poisoned themselves and literally murdered each other. It's just like this ascension, we're better than everybody else, we're the primes, that's why we're gonna go to space, and everyone else is gonna die, but really they just drink the Kool-Aid and die.
We don't kill. We don't kill anybody here.
What is Kool-Aid?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's a gnomish drink.
What is an ostrich? What is an ostrich?
Yeah, comes from the fungus that grows over you.
Just turn
Is
into
it
a mist.
ostrich radius?
Just turn
Rape
into
it
a
off.
mist. Disappear. Just-
Yeah.
Well, I have things to do. A city or town to run. Again, you should have rooms waiting for you. Enjoy the town, mingle.
Protect your toes.
I would be careful. I have heard some grumblings of something going around. You know, there's always things
What going
happening.
around?
Yeah.
A lich.
Well, the general populace wouldn't know that. Maybe we should keep that to ourselves until we verify an actual lich of a being of
Hey,
immense
who said
power.
anything about a lich?
You,
Who are you talking to?
oh, son of a bitch!
I'm
You stop
everywhere.
talking.
I'm
I'll kick you out of
everywhere.
here. I don't know.
He wasn't real.
Anyway, goodbye. And he starts to awkwardly walk away, like mumbling, like, "Holy fucking
Wait,
shit!
so what's that problem you said people are having? What problems?
These guys."
Nap time then?
Nap time.
That's all he had to say. Take two. I'm gonna go find a bed.
Nap time. Hold on 1 second.
Can't wait to go into dungeons tomorrow to find more primes.
Do you want Skittles? I have
Yeah.
a whole bag of Skittles.
So, as Henric turns around, sort of like semi-frustrated, walking away, mumbling to himself, like, "Wow, difficult," and he goes back into the keep proper. You're outside of it. There's this like open market, and there's people going around. It's a bustling. There's no like night or day here, so you think maybe this looks like midday. There's a lot of people out. You know, you can go wherever you want to go. Actually, it's a full blown everything.
Do we need to shop? Is anyone shopping before nap time? It's midday. I thought it was a lot later.
It could be midnight. You know, these guys are vampires. They all come out at night, right?
That's a good point. It could be midnight.
Do you guys think we should get into corporate espionage?
Which is
Do you think we should get into corporate espionage?
Aren't we already?
I mean, I just think more like a front-facing sort of thing. Like, we could ruin businesses with the way we talk to people real quick. We don't give them a chance to breathe. If we did that in a public space, we'd ruin that man's whole political career, is all I'm saying.
Just be fucking hecklers at like speeches and shit.
Just demoralize people. They're just trying to talk and be saying, you just badger them down. They're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh man.
I'm just saying, I feel like there's some money to be made there somewhere.
I like
I mean, I could do some shopping. I don't know what I need, but I've got a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm imagining someone is carrying a little chest full of 1,000 gold pieces.
I'll disperse it to 200 each.
You will have to hold on to my half for a little bit. Cause I'm
He's
there.
not with you.
Yeah.
But I want to go shopping as well.
Letty, you're the treasurer. You want to hold Xenos' gold until he gets back, I guess?
Sure.
Alright, here you go.
Solid.
You might eat toes, but she is one rich lady.
All right, so you guys gonna go basically to shop or to the inn?
I'll wait in the inn. I'll catch some deers until they're done shopping.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go heal up. Rest up, heal up.
Okay, so you'll go back to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay. Letty, you're gonna go.
Now I know we were looking at
Yeah, I'll go
getting
pick
some
up
magic
supplies.
stuff. That was supposed to be in
that stuff.
Kael Zeeth, right?
Say that again.
We were talking about looking at other magic items and stuff, but that was supposed to be in Kael Zeeth, right?
Oh, yeah.
The magic
well,
items. I don't think.
Weren't those the
Yeah,
magic
Kael Zeeth.
outposts?
Well,
Or is it a
the
different place?
outpost was Kael Zeeth that you were at. That's sort of just overrun.
Little shitty.
It didn't have. I
You
mean,
want the last cinnamon
as far as you know, it
A
doesn't have
single
anything.
chocolate candy?
You didn't get to look around too much because you guys left right after,
Rations, please.
so you don't know.
I see you
But
full,
yeah,
man.
Wolf is going to be going back to
I'll
it
throw it away.
once he's recovered, and right now he's looking for volunteers from the guard.
Well, that's a little big.
Is what
trash
Henric
can.
instructed him to do. When they're gonna go, you have no
I'll go
idea
this way,
because
then I'll
he
grab the Skittles.
Henric didn't really expect you guys. You offered after the fact, but Wolf already had gotten his marching orders. So what Wolf is doing, unless you find Wolf, you wouldn't really know.
Can I pay like an errand boy like some silver to go find Wolf and tell him to meet us at the inn? I'll
Yeah,
find
go,
one of the blood weapons.
yeah. Go ahead and just do a perception check to find someone that you can just ask. That doesn't look like they'll just take your money and walk away.
I got an 11 looking for blood orphans.
An 11.
Blood.
So with an 11, you see a couple of people. You know, people are just walking by. You know, there's everyone looks nice as far as you can tell. You could probably stop anybody and ask them. Never know.
I know what he's doing.
I just shout outright like, "Hey, who here wants to get paid to deliver a message to some fucker?"
Oh, money?
Yeah.
I can help you. What do you need?
Hey, what's your name?
Fred. Yeah, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Fred seems
Show me
good.
where your
Yeah.
house is.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said, show me where your fucking house is.
I'm on the east side.
Yeah, okay, take me there and I'll pay you.
I don't know you.
Oh, nice.
What are
I
you
don't know
gonna?
you, Fred.
Are you gonna try to mug me?
No, I'm gonna pay you.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. I'll jiggle my coins a little bit.
Hey Fred, this one, she'll pay you, but if you don't do what she says, she'll pay you again.
Oh. What are you
I'll
looking to
learn
have done?
my family, Fred.
What do you want? Like what are you looking?
I need you to go tell the guards at the gate. You listening?
Oh yeah, I'm following. Guards gate.
What did I just say? Okay, then you're gonna have to do better than that, Fred.
Guards at the gate.
Alright, I was gonna pay Fred 100 silver, but I think I'm gonna pay somebody else.
Whoa! 100 silver?
Oh, okay, well, we're listening now?
I'm
We're
listening. I'm
Actually,
listening.
yes.
You got my attention.
Tell them to stop Wolf and his company. Tell them to tell him to come find us at the inn.
So
We being the associates.
the associates.
Or the motherfuckers that saved him.
Okay. All right. So just go to the front gate. Tell them to tell Wolf to go find the associates at the inn.
Or if you come across Wolf when you're going about that, tell him directly.
I know
You
who
know
Wolf
who Wolf
is.
is?
Yeah. He's sort of a higher up around here. Good guy.
I'm gonna insight check this motherfucker and make sure he's not just gonna run off with my coin. He's gonna do his job.
Okay.
Ooh, wait. Because I'm ready. Yeah. Oh, come on, screen. I gotta read the cookies. Sorry, guys.
Cookies.
So it's gonna be 15 plus 7, 23, 22.
So you pick up like when he says, "Oh yeah, I know Wolf. He's a good guy." He's not 100%. Like you don't pick up like you call that as bullshit. But when he says he's gonna go to the front gate and tell him like, yeah, people looking for Wolf, that that he's gonna do, but he doesn't. You don't strike that he really knows who Wolf is. You're just by sheer just looking around and the volume of people, the likelihood of some random person you just picked out of the crowd of knowing Wolf, regardless of his station, just a regular person. You're not buying that.
Listen, you motherfucker. I know you don't know who he is. That's okay. Because that's not who I'm asking you to go find.
You're very stressful to talk to.
You said the east side, right?
Yeah.
It's a pretty small population. How many people do you think I need to ask before I can find where Fred lives if I walk over to the east side and start knocking on the doors?
Well, there's not small. I mean, it's like 2,000 something people here, but I don't want you
I
to
know what
ask
you-
about me. You're very scary
Okay,
for
so-
such a short person.
So don't make me ask about you, Fred.
I'm not.
Have a nice
I promise.
day. I'll give him 150 silver. Do your job.
I'm gonna go right now. And you see him start walking
That's what I expect.
to the south. He starts walking quickly, briskly to the south, and he keeps looking over his shoulder, back at you, nervously.
I wipe my hands. I look at Tick Tick. I say, that's how it's fucking done.
You get 4 thumbs up from Tick.
4 thumbs up.
I
All
can't wait
right.
to watch Tick Tick liquidate someone in the street.
So you have an errand boy go into the front gate to tell them, like, tell Wolf to go to the Midnight Callers Inn. You guys are going to head towards the Midnight Callers Inn. I'm going to come to Xenos right now, and then we're going to go to Arxes. So, Xenos, you're in a room.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm gonna wait, but I have some business to attend to elsewhere. So I'm gonna write a note and leave it on his desk and just say, the note's gonna say, "Don't leave without seeing me, Xenos."
Okay.
Please. And then I'll leave. Alright, I'm gonna wanna look for I'm gonna use my background as a criminal contact.
Okay.
Look for a criminal contact. As I'm looking around, I'm heading to the apothecary. So as I'm going about my day, I'm looking for someone I can reliably send. And that's given in the background thing.
Yeah, so the only caveat that I'll have with this is that yes, you can find criminal contacts, but usually it's on your world.
You mean my criminality doesn't expand through space?
No, but
I'm just kidding.
what I'll say is that having dealt with the underground societies and all that, it doesn't take you long if you're walking through the city and keeping your eyes peeled to find the shadier characters. You do come across a female dwarf that she has black leather armor, some a spiked gauntlet on her right hand, and she's leaning against a building, just trying to blend in but keeping an eye on everything. This is what you notice.
I'll approach her, walk up and say, "I have a favor for you. Or could you do me a favor?
The fuck
I'll
are
throw
you?
in some gold. I just need you to pass a
Do I
weather."
look like I need gold?
Yeah. Who doesn't need gold?
I don't fucking need gold.
You don't need gold? Platinum?
Girl likes black.
Alright, now we're talking. I just need...
Who are you?
I'm Xenos. That's irrelevant. We don't need to know each other's names. I just need you to pass a message. Could you do that? You look like a shadier individual. I'm good at this.
Shady how?
The gauntlets, the black. We get each other here.
What's wrong with the color black?
It's shady.
It is a shade.
Alright, okay. Let's moving on by. I just have
Okay. No,
pay you well. Okay, I need you to pass a letter. Or not necessarily
It's
a letter.
like school stuff, like passing letters.
Hold on, hear me out.
Okay.
There is a boat of orcs, right? I'm looking for a Grungok. Alright?
I know who you're looking for.
Alright?
Grungok?
You following me?
Yeah.
Tell him I'd like to have a meeting about acquiring about some of his services.
Might be a little bit hard.
Why so?
He's been gone for about 10 days.
I heard there was a boat of orcs that just pulled into the dock recently.
Well, they pulled in like 10 days ago. I mean, some of his crew's still there. I think, those two fucking losers, Perkins and, Xanon. Yeah.
But Grungok himself is gone?
Bulk of the crew, Grunguk and a bulk of his crew, they went south. They were going to the ruins.
The ruins?
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So I take it then you probably can't get into contact with him.
I'm not going to the fucking ruins. Do I look like a ruined person? I mean, I'm a dwarf and I like stone, but not that much. That place is fucking... No.
Well,
It's
that
a
was
hard no.
No. You don't need to go to the ruins. That is
You can go
important
check.
information.
You can go ask Perkins and... I mean, they're not going to leave until Grunga comes back. They're chicken shits, but
Okay.
maybe they know. I mean, yeah.
What were their names again?
Perkins. For an orc, he's sort of short.
And
And I'm a dwarf, just saying that.
what's the height difference? Is he like your size? That'd be
He's
pretty.
not that short.
Well, you were just okay. Hey, fair. What's the other guy?
Xanon.
Xanon.
Yeah. With an X, not a Z. It's
Fuck
weird.
that.
They spell
That
shit
is weird.
different. The orcs aren't too bright.
No, well, especially when I'm.
Well, no, don't say that to Grungup though. He's bright. Don't tell him I said that. Sorry.
Wasn't going to. Head into the ruins. Okay. I'll toss her 5 platinum, just for the information.
Well,
She's got,
I have so much platinum.
she looks at it. She has a deep voice for a girl. Yeah. I can buy myself some pretty spikes with these. Thanks.
Of course. See you around. Now off to
Sure,
the
no name.
apothecary.
So you're going to the
Yeah.
apothecary?
Wow, look at that. That paid out.
You're gonna have to ask around for the apothecary.
I thought I got the name of the place.
You got the name,
Oh,
but
so is there any? I'll ask around.
yeah, I mean, if you ask around, people will direct you. You end up going. It is to the west side, just before like the noble residential area. So you walk through town for about a half hour or so. As you do walk around town, can you give me a perception?
I have a
check?
passive perception
I
of
know.
21. Perception, you say?
Yes.
Why wrong the perception then?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Alright. Not 20.
That's the power of the.
That's teamwork.
Yeah.
Alright, so
That was pretty cool.
so as you're walking, you you ask around a couple of people, and one of the times that you're asking, you catch sight just like real quickly, like of this really large humanoid. They're shaved head, sort of a grayish skin, and they have tattoos. They're really big, like
Alive?
they're big. In your estimation, you would think a Goliath, yeah, as their race. But they're moving pretty gracefully, but with your heightened senses, you definitely get the feeling that they're following you. They're staying well back, but they're following
Huh. Alright. I'll pretend like I didn't notice. And I'll keep on walking. But I'm gonna make a very, not a direct route to the apothecary, maybe take a few alleyways.
you. If you're pretending not to notice, go ahead and roll deception.
Deception? You shy? Fucking charisma. I have such bad charisma. That's gonna be an 18.
18. Okay.
And yeah, I think when I round one of the corners, I'm gonna bolt up the wall and get on top of the roof. And kind of like crouch down. I'll go into stealth now.
Okay.
This dice has been treating me well, but it has been treating me too well. I don't know. I don't trust it again. Not 20.
So what's your total on your stealth?
That would be a 29.
29.
Wait.
Okay.
Stealth, 29.
All right. So you bolt up. And as soon as you make the move to like bolt, you do catch in your peripheral vision, like he speeds up. Like you're trying to make pretend you didn't see him, didn't work. Like he's aware. So he sort of moves at a faster pace to keep up to you, but he does lose you as you bolt up into, you just go up a building.
Yeah, and I want to watch him because now I'm gonna follow his ass.
So you do get to like the, so you're sort of in, a lot of these structures are 2, 3, 4 stories because they don't have a lot of land mass, but they're going vertical.
Got it.
So you run up and you thought you're used to 2 stories. You're like, well, fuck, this is higher. So you get up there, so you're good. But again, you have keen sight and senses. So he rounds the corner and you see him. He looks around like he's looking for you, and you see him sort of like he just like sighs, like you can see him physically. That looks like a breath. And
is he armored? Is he like?
He's in leathers, like a standard leather armor. It's brown, worn. It looks like worn. It looks like he's been around the block. Maybe he's a mercenary or something if you're just looking at him. But he's definitely like well muscled.
Does he have weapons?
Yeah, he has several daggers along his front and like throwing daggers. He has 2 daggers on his side, and then yeah, that's all you can make out. But he is like leather chest. The leather comes only to half, and you see his exposed arm and then some bracers, and he looks fucking jacked. But he also has a grace about him when he moves, and he does have a hand crossbow on his side. But he looks around, and he sort of like, it looks like a sigh, and then he just scans the area a little bit more, and then he starts walking off away from where you were going. He starts walking back towards, like, you had gone down, so you were in that keep.
Mm-hmm.
You had gone southwest, and now from where you were southwest, just before a little residential area, there's like a statue on the map.
Mm-hmm.
He's going back east.
Okay, I kind of want to talk to him. I want to yell out, "Why are you following me?" As I see him turn to go walk away. I just want to know.
You say that, and
We'll
he's
just, yeah.
loud enough for him to hear.
Yeah.
As soon as you do that, he sort of like side turns his head, and he looks, and you see him really fast, like grab something out of his pouch, and he like throws it to the ground, and it's like smoke, just obscures the area, and he's gonna. Oof, not that great. You do even with. Well, roll perception because you'd be at disadvantage looking into him to see if you beat his.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, because you're looking into, he basically dropped a smoke bomb. And you
That's-
see the crowd starting to like. Some people are like not screams of like panic, but like what the fuck, you know?
That's gonna. I rolled 2 11s, so that would be 17.
Okay, so you lose him as the smoke, like as he just turns, as he hears you, and you're not sure if he caught the glimpse of where you were up above, but he throws this smoke bomb down to the ground, and the crowd around starts like just like what the fuck, the smoke, and they're trying to get out of the smoke, and in all that commotion, you lose him.
Alright,
Like
so I
he
don't
bolts.
see him at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
he bolts and you don't see him.
What a strange fella. I go off to the apothecary.
Okay.
I still need to buy my stuff.
All right, so you'll find Grant's Alchemy Emporium. Probably another 10 minutes of walking past that statue. You walk just shy of where the residential area is. And before you go into Grant, I'm going to come to Arxes. The Shark Rider. Arxes. As you approach Kael Anem, you're actually going to get the view that the group didn't get to see. You're coming up from their west side, and you just see as Snaggletooth is like weaving and going quick, like dust kicking up behind his wake because he's moving fast. You see this town come into the horizon, and it's pretty big. It's pretty dense of structures that are multi-story, and but you notice from the west side there's no walls. It looks just like some small barricades as you get closer, and with your keen sight, your goat eyes, you can make out, there's little barricades and stuff like that. But the wall part of this town is actually all to the very south, and that's where the front gate. It looks like from your angle, it looks like that would be a front gate area, but you're coming from the west into the town, and as you approach quickly, you're seeing guards and stuff, and if you continue on a quick pace, the guards sort of get a little alerted as they see you from a distance, because they also have means to detect. But you see a little like flurry of activity, and then it looks like it calms down as you approach.
I'll slow down, not so much as to frustrate Snaggletooth, but I will slow down just so it doesn't look like I'm coming in hot to this little town.
Yeah, so you'll come in. As you come in, you see a couple of the guards. So there's guards on this side, but they don't have like protective structures. There's again some barricades. This is very makeshift still on this side of town. And a few of them come again. They're in the plate armor. You can't really tell whether they're prime or non-prime, but they're well armored. They seem very alert. But as you approach, they say, "Ho ho! Are you with the group known as the Associates?"
Greetings, yes, of course, I'm with the Associates, famously known throughout the many universes.
Whoa, did you hear of them before? No, we just, okay. Well, word was sent that you'd be coming on a space shark.
That would be me, and this is my space shark, Snaggletooth.
Yes.
Don't get too close.
He looks terrifying. Yeah, we can't really let you bring him into the city. Town, sorry. We have to keep saying that. Yeah, he's just, terrorizing and scary looking with the eyes and teeth. Can he,
I get that.
can you tell him to sit and stay, or maybe go home somewhere, not here?
Yeah, so I'm going to get down from Snaggletooth, and I'm going to kind of lean up to him and just say, "Look, can't go in here, go take a few rounds, go hunt, be happy for a while. when you hear my whistle, come back, and I'm going to play a specific little tune. And I'm going to roll my dice that he's hopefully understanding what I'm saying.
Go ahead and roll the dice.
Do I roll a 20?
Yeah, D20.
That's straight up a 10.
10. So you tell him all that, and his eyes all sort of blink off a sync. So like one starts blinking from the right to the left. It just like blink, 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 and then he takes like a big breath in and blows it out, sort of through his like nasal cavities, and you just feel this hot, snotty air hitting you, and he sort of clips you with the side of his skull, and he turns around and he starts sort of going away in a serpentine motion, like coming close to the ground, like he's almost sniffing it. He must catch something, and then he fucking bolts.
I yell after him, don't hunt in the actual meteor.
Well, you think he may have heard.
Maybe
So
not.
he's-
We'll see. We'll find
yeah.
out. When we get
So
done.
as that interaction happens, and you turn back around to the guards, they're like, does he really understand you?
Obviously,
Yeah, that's
that's it. That's all.
That's fucking horrifying. Anyway, they hand you a similar map that the rest of the group had gotten, and they point out on the map, your world famous associates are over here on the Midnight Callers Inn. Great place. I recommend the steak. It's really good. Extra rare.
Extra rare. Blue. Got it.
Yes, very good. But they're supposed to be there.
Got it.
That is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
message.
no, yeah.
Orders from Henric. That's where, and you have a room there too, your own.
Oh,
Apparently,
okay.
you guys are a big deal. I don't know. I never got a free room there, but whatever.
Well, our fame is expanding. Clearly, this is the edge of our fame, and we're continuing to advance in multiple directions.
Very good. I guess.
Yeah. Just believe me. Quick question though.
Yeah.
I was coming in and I noticed that your city's only partially walled, only one direction. What's the deal with that?
We're still growing. Yeah, that's the best I can tell you. We when we first settled here, I'm not an original. I've only been here about a year, but yeah, they made a great effort to put the front gates up and walls from there. We have security on the east side by being on the edge of the planetoid, so it's hard. We can't really advance from there. We have a lot of our artillery, but from this side, since Kael Zeeth had always been there, sort of a buffer for us from that side, we just hadn't fortified as much as we should have. We're working on it. It's a growing city. We don't know if we're going to expand out this way. We don't have much options to expand any other direction, and we're not going to go further south because there's weird shit that way, from what I'm told.
Further south within the planetoid?
Yes. Yeah, the southern part of the planetoid was previously inhabited by things we'd rather not, we've been told not to bother with. Just stay on our side, basically. We grow here, we maintain security, no need to go south.
But none of you have actually seen, right? This is just hearsay.
This is hearsay, yes. I haven't ventured much further than there's some small mountain ridge to the south. I haven't really gone beyond that. There are some good ruins, I hear, but again, they say not to really mess with
I
those.
noticed there is. Thank you.
All right. Well, yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate you giving me that information. Between here and the first one headed to, what would you say is the shortest route?
Oh, if you come through the center here, look for the statue. You can see it from here. It's I assume you have met Henric. It's a statue of him. You know, in case we forgot what he looked like. And yeah, just from there, go northeast. You'll see the keep. Just go once you hit the keep walls. You can go north, and you'll hit an open market, and then the Midnight Callers Inn is there. It's hard to miss. It's like 5 stories of fun. It's actually a great place. It's really the highlight in my opinion. Although the Grand Library, if you're a scholarly type, is pretty cool too, and not for anything, that librarian is not hard on the eyes, if you know what I mean.
No, I get it. They should have called that though.
You
5
blessed
stories
my
of fun
dice.
is a great name.
Let me try it again.
Oh yeah, that is a good name.
We don't want double
Maybe I should
bless.
have gone into marketing.
We don't want prematurely bless.
You should. Hey, one last question before I head in. You don't happen to know if any Harper establishments in the locale?
I've never heard of Harper's. Is that something?
You've never heard of the Harpers? You've never heard of the Associates? You're not very worldly, are you?
Well, I mean, I've been to the Rock of Brawl. Have you been to the Rock of Brawl?
I'm headed there, so
Oh,
clearly worldly enough to be going that direction.
I'm actually from there, born and raised, so yeah, you guess you could say I've only ever been there. And when I say
That's
born, not really born, because then I'd still be a small child. I mean, I was there a long time.
That's really confusing. But hey,
It is confusing.
speaking of the Rock of Brawl,
Yeah.
what can you tell me about that place? I am headed that way, and I'd like to know any good tips and information that you might be able to give us.
So the Rock of Brawl, in a nutshell, think of a place where the dredges of all societies ended up and then decided one day when they wanted to make more money that they would stop being dredges to society and make pretend that they had some semblance of law and order. And then it got fractured, and now there's like 4 people think they run the place, and they all argue all the time, and everything's corrupt, and you could get stabbed at any time, and no one would really give 2 shits. But there's this cool place called the Happy Beholder, and this guy Large Luigi, he's fucking great. At least in his place, if you're gonna get stabbed, they'll do it in front of your face.
Well, that's good to know.
At least the last time I was there. Again, it's been over a year. I hear that place is going to shit more than it was already in shit.
Interesting. And this guy knows you?
Large Luigi? No, he doesn't know me. I know him. He's just a really nice guy. He owns the Happy Beholder. It's right by the docks. Best place to get a drink. Safest place too. People generally don't mess with him too much.
What else do you know about him? Does he have any particular vices or anything he collects? Anything that he particularly likes?
He likes a good story. He knows a lot. A lot. Vices, not too many. I don't know what that says.
It says I'd be a baby. I know, it's confusing.
I'd be a baby. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Oh,
well, I don't think
you said
he's
he'd be a baby if he stayed in the astral sea. Like if he was born.
Yeah, if he was, he'd still.
That's
be.
what that is.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you're not in my scene. Get out of my scene.
Yeah, you guys
I'm not
crossing into other people's scenes.
I was
Shame.
very quiet in your scene.
Shame.
I was
he
just
should be in
clarifying the
other.
joke.
Yeah, so I should clarify. Large Luigi is not really a guy. He's big circle. Well, he's a beholder, but don't let that throw you off from visiting. He's really nice entity.
Alright.
If we're using
That's
proper
good.
nouns. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
In your time that you were with, or that you were there, you ever hear of Gungruk?
Gungruk. I can't say that I have, no.
You can't?
No.
Well, hey, you've been really helpful here. This is for your troubles, and I'll give him 10 silver.
Oh, shit. More people need to come through the west side. Thanks. This,
You're welcome.
I'm gonna get myself a drink with this later. This is great.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll see you at the Midnight Caller Inn, eh?
I do not
Oh, yeah, by all means. Let's share a drink. I'll be over there with the associates, whom you definitely need to know.
Who they are, famous. Maybe I could get autographs or something. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Although I've really never heard of them, but yeah, sure. All right, well,
And with that,
safe travels.
thank you. And I'll start making my way over, following the directions.
Yeah, you'll get
Ask them.
from the gate to the Midnight Callers Inn. It's probably like 30 or so minutes walking.
Okay. During my time there, or during my walk there, I'm looking for any particular items that might be of interest. Particularly to me, I'm looking for anything that might resemble cards.
Cards?
Cards, like playing cards, because I
Ah.
keep collecting them. So I'm looking for some playing cards that I might be able to pick up.
So in where the statue where they told you, where he told you to go to, before that statue, there's like another open market. I would say in that market, it's a lot of general items. People just selling clothing, odds and ends and stuff. You'd probably come across playing cards or cards there for sure.
Yeah, but I'd like to see what they might be selling, see if there's anything that might be interesting for me to pick up.
Are you looking for anything in particular in the cards? Just like a certain type or?
Well, what I'm most likely to find, it would be something that's unique, right? So I'm looking for anything that's very localized to kind of the area where it might come from. If it has any particular qualities, specifically magic or anything like that, that would be really cool to have. But I mean, I recognize that would be hard to see. So, but I'm just looking for unique playing cards that are local to the area.
So you do come across a stall, and it's the vendor has like a bunch, and they're not overly friendly. They're just like they're talking to the people, and everything has like little handwritten price tags on them. But there's a couple of sets that they're playing cards, but the graphics that are drawn on them are various creatures that are found in the astral sea, and it tells you a little bit of information of each creature. Like as you flip through the cards, you actually see a void shark, and it talks about their tendency to attack wounded things and go into a blood frenzy. You see some of the larger fish that could be found in the astral sea, and it talks about it, how they taste, how to catch them, things like that, favorite bait. So you find a deck of cards basically that shows pictures and a trait of creatures in the astral sea.
This is awesome. How much do you want for this?
I'd have 25 silver.
It's 18,
25 silver. Yeah, that's pretty penny, I think. What else do you have along the line of this? Do you have anything else that might be
right?
interesting like this?
Just cards with like pictures. I got this one. This one here goes talks about some of the highlight spots in the Rock of Brawl, like landmarks. The barracks, the farmlands underneath. smaller deck. They have, you know, it's very touristy stuff. This deck over here, we got the Tieflings of Summer. Some fine tieflings, you know. There's male, female. It's good eye candy. I mean, good cards.
Pretty interesting.
Then just regular playing cards. I got a dragon chess set. Fine carved ivory.
What's it called?
If you like
A lot of
games.
it's not consistent.
Yeah, no, I love it. Hey, how about this?
You have to do
Would
a
you be willing to do
To find
the
stuff.
creatures of the void, the
That's why I
tieflings
watched
of
the YouTube
summer,
video.
and the dragon set for like 70 total, 70 silver?
70 silver.
I have a bunch of
Why don't we just round it off to 75 and we'll call it a deal?
Custodies, yes.
75.
They're cracked.
I'm sure they are.
How much is
I
the
think
chest
they're
so
really
low?
expensive, huh?
They just got nerfed.
Oh, the chess set,
Why would
that's
you move the
30.
custodies or the
And then
sliders?
25, 55.
They have, like, a bunch of
Yeah, everything adds up to
They have, like,
75.
fight first, so like, if you fight them, then your turn. They
How about
shoot
7?
first.
Let's leave it at 7. Close enough, right?
So they get a steal.
Yeah.
They get like an extra turn essentially.
Yeah, and they have to kill them again.
Go ahead and
So,
roll
like, if you
persuasion.
wanna kill them, they have a chance to like straight up just not die.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
and they have armor, so like they always stay on the floor or something. It's like crazy.
That's nuts.
They're all cracked.
22 total.
Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds
He's like,
The
oh,
bad news is they're
I
really
like a good
expensive
haggler.
costs. So like one dude. will
sure,
take
70 it is.
a quarter of your army. So this one
Here
dude's
you
like
go,
one
brother.
like
I give him the money.
12 things.
Alright,
So
he
they
takes
can't-
it, he packages everything
so it's
up,
like market,
he
like
sort of wraps
food
them
with them?
in
Or do they have
some
a
like
lot of
tissue
packs?
paper, shoves it into a bag and gives
Can you,
it
like,
to
kill
you.
one
The
thing with one
chess
attack?
set's a little bit bulky because it's like a
Yeah,
full blown
everything
chess
basically
set
is
in a
free.
wood
There's
case.
some stuff
It's
like
actually
that.
pretty nice for
So you can
30
send one
silver.
dude to pull the trigger and it's
And then the
just-
cards are just in their own, you know,
More
like a
accurate.
card deck of card holders. So
Right.
he gives it all to you and you got it.
Tyranids are nutty.
It's like pleasure doing business with
They
you.
just got buffed.
Thank
Should
you
be.
very much.
Makes sense because since they like
And I'll continue
eat
making my way
everything
over
and
to
then
the
have their gene
midnight caller. Hey, quick question. What do you call that first set? It wasn't creature from the
It was creatures of the astral sea.
Astral Sea.
So that set, if you'll be able to reference it, if you see an actual creature,
It's
you can reference that and it'll give you a trait of the creature if it happens to be in the deck.
Okay.
So you'll know something of the creature that's been documented.
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And then I'll make my way over to the caller.
Can you roll a perception check for me?
Okay.
That's fucking
14 total.
Okay.
Do you have to like buy the?
All right, you make your way.
Yeah, so
You'll get there
if you got this,
a-okay. No
well, it's
issues.
like it's expensive, but you get one unit
All right.
of this, you get
Do I
two
see
little dudes,
any of them
you
when I
get
come
a
in?
unit of these guys.
Yeah, when you as you get
Is it
there,
called Augment?
I'm gonna say as you get there, that's when Letty, Davis, and Tick Tick are sort of just getting to the door. So you bump into them as you are all outside of there.
So, how's it going, guys?
Oxy,
Greetings.
say.
What's going on?
I think we just
That
had
was the
a
ride back.
It was very fast. That's some
Did
kind
you
of
have to
crazy
kill your
number.
shot finally? I see he's not with you.
Yeah, you know, I am going to do the test of loyalty. I set him free and played him by notes, and we'll see if he comes back. If he comes back, then he's a true friend.
You know what they say, the ones you love, you gotta set them free.
I do love that Snaggle too.
So drinks don't need them until Xenos gets back. Well, he's a bit of a late bird. Maybe we should just not worry about him.
Be like the mom that waits up for him to get back.
Just waiting, like, Where's Xenos?
Hey, come
Yell
on.
at me when I get back late.
Rounds.
What do you do?
Rounds on me. Can I run to the tavern owner or the nearest?
Yeah, as soon as so when you guys walk into this place, the ground floor of it is just this sprawling tavern. It actually, it's very comparable to the Yawning Portal back in Waterdeep, but it doesn't have as much gaudy decorations as Durant had around. But in its
I'm sorry,
packed.
remember what happened to Durant?
He's in town somewhere. He came back with the group here. When Prime came back in Norix, he went with them. He was like, yeah, I'm not fighting anymore. So he's somewhere in town.
Makes sense.
Sweet.
So as you walk in, the bar though isn't central. It's all the way towards the back, but it's a big bar. There's a couple of tenders around, and there's waitstaff going around. But there's a few open seats as you look around, so you can pull up a seat, or you can mosey up to the bar. It looks like the waitstaff is pretty attentive because they're like hustling.
They look on it. You want to grab a table, and I'll just go sit down at a table and like wait for them.
Yeah, as soon as you sit, there's a female half elf or elf, you can't tell, that pops up right there, just like, oh sir, how can I help you?
Is that how you treat local celebrities around here?
Sure.
Well, okay then. Yeah, just a round of your finest ale for the associates.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're famous here.
Famous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oxys, please tell her of our endeavors and tribulations that we've conquered constantly. You ride a shark. You ride a shark.
A space shark. I'm
Space
not here.
You're not there.
You ride the space shark.
Space Shark. That's a new one. And Famous Associates. Okay.
The only ones with the shark, yes.
With the shark. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll be back. Finest ale. Any food?
Yeah, the finest food.
Finest food. Okay, that narrows it down. Oh well then, I'll figure that out, and I'll be back. I hope you don't get swarmed by fans or sharks.
We'll trust you, and I think we'll be all right.
All right. And she hustles away, shaking her head like, associates.
Hey Davis, let's play a game. Every time you can't keep your eye contact on the group and put it on that young lady there, you buy the whole table a drink.
Okay, that's easy. Who's gonna look at the table?
Like maybe like 5 minutes go by and she comes back with a pitcher of something and cups, and she fills them all and she leaves the pitcher there. Well, I'll be back with some food, Mr.
Scout Vaughn, I can't look at you. I'm gonna do it again.
Now, as
No.
she fills the pitcher, she leans forward, showing lots of cleavage.
Yeah, she's like leaning in, like, so didn't you ordered it, right? Are you paying?
What's the DC?
Oh, I was about to say, I'll send you another extra just to join in on the game.
Yeah, did you bring your breast food? I mean the food for...
She's like, the breast food, yes. It's on its way.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Wait, I think I have a chance. What are you doing later?
Washing my hair.
You know, because
Oh,
it's
do you?
really thing.
What do I say, Oxys?
The Phantom.
Oh man, he's
Yeah.
he's
Why-
usually way
you
better at
lit-
being a wingman. I
Literally,
swear, he
while
never
you
does
say that,
this.
she's like, yeah, I'll be back.
Ah,
Fucking blowing
It's full.
Blowing it.
Oh, by the way, here's some napkins and plates and forks and stuff.
do you need
I pass the
shampoo?
napkins over to our.
No, I have my own shampoo, and she starts walking away like, yeah, I got it. Hey, anyone else want to take this table? She walks away.
Unbelievable, Oxys. Where were you there? I needed you.
So we got one free round on it, guys.
I turn around and my mouth is full of napkins. I'm like,
Oh, you chose this time to stuff your face full of napkins. Okay, that's just all right.
I do know you're gonna move so quick.
Nah. We'll get him next time, I guess.
Give me a heads up next time.
The only one who can spit game is the 380-year-old goblin.
He has been in space for quite a few weeks, but then again, the edge has been taken off by Miss Tanya, I'm sure.
We have to steal the shampoo.
We'll have to steal shampoo. We need to get that woman shampoo.
Because then
That's
she
my
will
end.
need shampoo.
That's my end. Shampoo.
That's gonna be damned. Shampoo.
Yeah, then I'm in.
So while you guys are there discussing stealing shampoo now for the waitress, Tick Tick, you're gonna pick up with your 10,000 perception passive. You pick up. You're sort of like half listening to the interaction between Arxes and Davis and Letty and all that, but you're picking up just side conversations. You do hone in on one, and it's a table that's so your telepathy. You would just pick up people around you if you wanted to, like the natural hearing things.
Are you asking or telling?
Asking.
I think it has to be
Like 120
no.
feet. Or do you have to know?
Well, it has to be permissible.
Oh, permissible?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't understand them if you just heard them talking, right? Or do you understand but don't speak?
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's anybody who, as long as I know one language, or if the other creature knows a language, they can understand me.
And if you're hearing something though, do you understand
I
just
would have to know the language.
Okay, it's common, so they're all speaking common.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. So you'll pick up one of the conversations, you just pick up a couple of like things that pique your interest is there's a group of people and they're a couple of tables away, but they're talking about like one of them's like, yeah, did you hear about they found another body by the windmill. It was a prime. And they're like, no, another one? And you just sort of hear this conversation back and forth about finding a body that it looks like it was a murder, but that it's like the fourth one in a few days. And it's been happening around town. So you pick that up in the conversation from this table. When you look over to like sort of, eavesdrop a little bit more, the table consists of, it's like two people, a half orc. Actually, it's three people: a half orc, an elf, and a tiefling, and they're all just talking. It just looked like to be a group of friends having some drinks, gossiping, but they're talking about these murders, and that one of them was a Primus, and it's not the first one. So that's what you pick up.
I'm gonna broadcast to the group that after the waitress has left and the ogling is done, then let them know that there may be some. It may not be as peaceful as they want us to lead us to believe in this city. There have been a few murders, according to that table over there. So maybe we should invite them over for a drink and.
Lenny just stands up and walks over.
So, okay. So you're walking over to that table?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
they're
detectives, right? We're the associates.
yeah. You walk over and
I'll like take 3 steps. I'll look back at Tick Tick and be like, "You fucking coming?"
I'll go with them.
Thanks. Now let's go sit down.
So you just
I'll bring
pull up a seat and sit at this table.
Very loudly, I'll say, "What's that? You talking about murder?"
The half orc, who's a pretty big guy, has his tusks. He's got a scar coming down the side of his face. His hair is like pulled back into like a ponytail. He looks like he's been around. He looks at you. He's like, yeah. Do we know you?
Now, but you're about to.
Okay.
My name's Letty. This here's Tick Tick. We're part of a group known as the Associates Who Fix Problems.
Oh.
Particularly in the corporate espionage world, however, we're not too unfond of being detectives. That was the first directive. We have multiple directives.
Well, Letty, my name is Barbas. This is Danny.
That's a funny ass name, Barbas.
Your name's Letty. Anyway, this is Danny and this is Samuel. We are not detectives. We work at the docks, and we don't do, what'd you say, corporate espionage?
That is close enough.
Yeah.
Who do we gotta talk to help solve that problem?
What problem?
Murders.
Oh, you heard us talking about, probably, I guess, the city guard or someone who's investigating it. We just, got off shift talking about the new body they found by the windmill.
Do you know any information about the body? What it looks like?
I just want to stop you right there before you speak. If you lie to my boy Tick Tick here, he can read your thoughts. Tick Tick, you want to tell him something?
I've been speaking to him with my thoughts.
Dad, he's not the first bug guy that's come through town. They're actually sort of travelers. They're always on boats usually, and they leave. They don't stay here.
All right. Well, you know what? I don't need your attitude here. You gonna help us solve these murders, or are you gonna be an accessory to this murder?
Accessory? I'm just trying to catch a drink. It's just town gossip. I mean, there's been like 4, 5, 6, 7. It's been happening a little bit, and the crazy part is some of them are prime. Those guys don't go down easy. Yeah.
That's a lot of murders that could be implicated on. Now, are you saying only some of them are prime?
Some of them, yeah. The one at the windmill is definitely, that was one of the guards from the main gate. I forget his name, but yeah, he was just off duty. He was heading back to his house, I guess. I mean, I know he lives in that, like, right to the, like, that way of the way the
What's
little
the house look like?
It's one of the buildings, like 3rd floor, maybe. I don't know the guy. I just heard he was walking home past the windmill. But anyway, he's a prime and he was killed, which is crazy because they can't really die easy, I heard.
I take it nobody else heard any fighting going on.
I have no idea. I'm just relaying rumor with my friends that you just decided to sit at our table.
So, just a quick question. Sorry, we'll leave you alone after this here. So, what makes you so interested in these string of murders? What makes you think they're connected?
Well, we don't usually have people get killed here. The Prime have been pretty good at the safety of us, so it's odd. I mean, they say it's going to be okay, they'll figure it out, and they've increased patrols and all that, but I mean, one of their own just got killed, so maybe that means they'll work faster. I don't know. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It's going to take some serious balls to try to take me out. I didn't get the scar.
They did take out a prime.
That is a good point.
Barbas, is Barbas insecure? I've got like a 27 plus.
Yeah, he's totally blowing smoke up your ass. He's like a puss. He got that scar probably working at the docks and something fell on his face. He's just a big guy and he's just like, yeah, no one's gonna fuck with me, I'm big. Yeah, you definitely get that vibe off of him.
It's okay. They're not here anymore. Your parents can't hurt you. Tap him on the head.
My parents were great. What are you talking? Why?
It's okay.
They were sort of mean to me.
Hey, just tell us who the captain of the guard is who can pay us for solving these brothers.
Oh, Talus. He's
Talus.
Henric's right-hand man. Nothing goes on in this city that he don't know.
Except for the murders, you're saying.
Well, he
Talus
knows
is
that the
gone.
murders are happening, I imagine. He's probably the guy trying to figure it out.
There's nothing.
Um,
Just another one happened.
I mean, I'm not going to talk bad about the guy.
Do you think we should get journalism too?
Are you talking to me?
What was that?
Do
Sorry, I
you
missed it.
think we should get into journalism too?
I don't know. I think
I
he's
think we
talking.
should buy these fine
I
fellows.
thought they
a
went by
drink for
themselves.
Their time.
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
It's just ticking him.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll leave silver on the table. We know the lead.
Oh, you didn't have to. Oh. Here, Danny, have a silver. Thanks. Who the
Just
hell were
remember-
those guys? Oh,
If you lied to us, you implicated on the murders. You said, what, 7? That's a lot of murder implications.
are these guys like
Thanks,
lawyers?
brothers.
It's like, who the hell are these guys?
Wish I was there to tell them.
They just walk away. A little Letty walking away with the giant bug knife. Just
Sit right
confused,
back at the table
giant
next to them.
half orc going like, the fuck? Okay. Anyway,
My parents did suck.
they were sort of mean to me. Oh, you don't care. He left. Okay. And now we'll come back. It's a split party. To you.
Yeah, I'm just going shopping. Just to the apothecary.
All right, so you will get to Grant's Alchemy Emporium.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 2-story building, stone, well kept. It's in the nicer part of town, so it reflects that environment.
It's nice stone. It's probably a dwarf. I walk in.
You, as you open the door, like a little bell rings, but there's no bell there. And you see a gnome standing, like behind his counter, but must be walking on something because he's the right height to look at you in your face, and he's got black hair slicked back and a Tom Selleck mustache that's twirled at the end,
Nice.
and he's wearing white
I don't know what that is.
robes with some gold trim, and it's tied with a sash, and he appears to be writing down some notes. He doesn't even look up at you, but he says, "Welcome to the shop,
Oh,
Grant's Alchemy Emporium. What can I do for you?
I'm just looking for some herbs.
What are you
and-
looking for?
Herbs and
I'm gonna need."
one moment.
He stops. He's not even looking at you.
Fuck. I have to go back to my vampire form so I can actually see what it is. Give me one more right here.
Do you morph?
No, I can't yet. Hold on. I need a medley of wilted. A medley of wilted daisies and other herbal powders worth roughly 300 gold pieces.
Go down that aisle over there. Look at the bottom shelf. Basket. Wilted stuff.
Go do that. And I'll grab those wilted stuff. I want to get enough for 2 castings.
So 600 gold.
600 gold.
He has.
He has a lot of stuff.
Stuff.
I look, if I buy in bulk, can I get a discount? What if I buy some potions? Got some potions?
Okay. This is Grant's Alchemy Emporium.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm not discount. I'm quality.
I understand.
You understand quality?
I understand your quality, sir.
Quality.
I'm just looking.
There's no bulk discounts here.
Seems...
There's items that you can purchase. There's ingredients you can purchase.
You don't have very good customer service.
My name is Grant Guntergunk.
Guntergunk.
Gunk. At the end. With a K.
Got it.
Gunk.
Alright.
Actually, it's Gunter.
Alright,
Gunk.
I'm probably gonna forget that when I walk out this door.
Grant. GG.
I got the
You go
grant.
that? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't do deals.
Alright. That's all you
No
gotta say.
bulk.
No bulk. So you don't
Yeah.
want more money.
It's
Fucking
the
guy.
opposite. If
Well, I'm
I
not
sell
gonna
it to
buy
you in
more.
bulk,
I'm not gonna buy more if there isn't. I don't feel like I'm getting a little something more. You
got
know.
this close, being kicked out of the shop. This close.
I have.
This close.
You want to know
This
how much?
close.
I can.
This close.
I have thousands of gold on me. And you're gonna kick me
you
out?
think I need gold?
Platinum.
Look at me.
You don't need platinum.
Look at my robes.
So you don't need money.
Look at the trim. Look at the trim.
What's your thing, dude?
Get your ingredients. Don't try to haggle with me.
Fucking guy.
He starts writing in his thing again.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking ain't let anybody in this city now. Came here to get nice and quiet, do my research. Fucking hoodlums.
I'm gonna have to think of something to do to this guy. I'm gonna grab my things, but I need to do something.
When you went to haggle with him, were you standing at the counter? Or were you back in the
I was
aisle
imagining like I was like walking and then like a
and
peek
walking
over
and
the
talking and doing
yeah
that? Okay.
yeah that's what I was imagining. Do you got any books?
Do I got any books?
Yeah, books for sale. Recipes, alchemical.
What the fuck do you
Needs.
think this place? Of course I got
Well,
books.
I'm just asking for the direction. Point me to the direction.
That aisle over there, books. You know, I got stuff to do. I mean, usually people can just walk in and look at the signs
Dude,
on
I'm
the
new
freaking
here.
aisles.
I'm new here.
Are you illiterate?
No. I didn't know there were signs. The omnipotent God didn't tell me there were signs on everything.
The aisles are clearly labeled.
Thank you. You could have told me that so I didn't have to go. Shit, this fucking gnome, dude. Lucky I can't stab you. Oh, hey. I have some jewelry. Hmm. Can I pay with some jewelry?
Oh, what do you got? Let me see. He puts his
I've-
pencil. Pen
I have
down.
200 gold worth of jewelry.
Bring it over. Let me look. Let me look.
I bring it over. While you appraise this, I'm gonna keep picking out my things.
Okay.
Okay, I'm watching you. You little gnome.
What's your
hang.
passive?
21.
21. As you drop the gems down, you put them.
I count all the gems.
You count all the gems, but while you're counting the gems, you see his notebook, and he's sketching the blue armor and the skeletons, and he has notes scribbled on the side, but you can't make them out.
You have
It's
some
in a-
trouble
it's
with
in
those
a-
guys?
it's in a
Those are the
language.
husk zombies, right?
He stops. He's like, "You've seen these?
Oh yeah, all over. We are actually just at
What do you mean
the.
all over? If they were all
Well-
over, we'd all be dead. What do you
Well,
mean all
I'm coming from Tamriel. What's it called?
Torel.
Torah. Yeah, that's where I'm from. And then we were just at your other city, and it was completely.
Kael Zeeth. Yeah, I heard there was some trouble going on.
You know, you can you keep a secret.
Oh yeah, I'm known for my secret keeping.
I'm gonna insight check that. 'Cause this guy's a fucking jackass.
If he's known for
It's
his
for it.
Insight. That's gonna be 22.
You can tell that if the information is worthwhile to tell someone, he will tell someone.
Yeah,
He's
we've
being
been
highly
seeing.
sarcastic.
We've been seeing them around, especially here, and from where I've been, they're quite popular.
It would make sense. Makes sense. I got a commission.
About? Okay, I've been helping out this town. It'd be beneficial if I knew some more things so I can go into a situation more prepared. That's why I'm here buying things.
Alright. Couldn't hurt. You don't look like the brightest bulb, so. So, yeah, I was commissioned by Talos. He said research some undead, which I found fascinating. Because, well, he's technically undead. But.
Yeah, he denies that. They don't. They think they're elevated.
Yeah.
Elevated. Yeah.
They're good people.
They're
They're good people. But they're still basically vampires. Torel? Greyhawk.
Oh.
Do you even know where that is?
Should I roll? I mean, I know where that is.
You might. Yeah, go ahead, roll.
Arcana or
It would be history.
history? 18.
I'm gonna say you've read it in your books.
Yeah, I've heard about that. How's it going there? It's going pretty shit where I'm from.
Yeah, it's pretty shit there too.
Yeah. Figure it's shit everywhere right now. You know about the whispered one?
There's some grumblings about the old guy coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
We
coming
thought
back.
we had got rid of him. I mean, way before my time. Obviously, I think he's been around forever.
I have a lot of information on that recently.
I don't want to know anything about that.
You probably for the best, yeah.
I don't want to know.
So you're
anything
researching
about
the Husk Knights for what's his name?
Talos. Yeah, he's got what? You know what? What do you do for you got sort of the look of not quite dead, but dead.
Yeah.
This
I'm-
whole time you breathed like
I'm not breathing
not
at
even.
all. Yeah. I'm
Well,
not
you
breathing.
fake it. You know, maybe you don't know. Maybe someone told you it's, but your timing's all off.
Yeah.
It's like every 5 minutes, people would be dead if they did that.
Yeah. So yeah.
You might as well just not do it.
You know
sort
what?
of strange.
I've been doing it because most people aren't
It's
watching
like never
how
blinking
much I'm breathing.
and then blink after
Okay.
3 minutes.
I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't need you to tell me that I don't breathe. I
Well, I
obviously
like
know
to point
this.
out the obvious to people that are maybe a little bit
You pointed it
oblivious.
out to me, the
Yeah.
person who's doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand.
okay.
Okay.
Why don't you lock the door? I gotta show you something.
Okay, I go lock the door. I'll go
Put the close sign on.
put
That way
clo-
people know that it's not just locked and I'm being robbed.
Yeah, close sign.
God, what's wrong with this? Follow me. Jeez.
You remind me of someone. My little, I have a green gnome. You ever heard of a
There
green
ain't no
gnome?
fucking green gnomes. Oh, that's disgusting.
She doesn't like it either. She
That's
doesn't
gross.
like it either.
Those little things.
They're pretty gross. She likes to eat toes.
And, oh,
I know, it's weird. Kind of foot fetishy.
Horrible.
She calls me her white knight, though, so.
that's gross.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Anyway. He leads you down past where the books are. There's a staircase going down. And when you get down there, there's a door. It's got a couple locks on it. And he sort of looks over his shoulder as he's shuffling through his keys. And he unlocks everything. And he takes you into like a work area, like a research area. And strapped to a table is a Husk Knight.
Oh my gosh.
And it's
This is amazing.
inert right now. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Fae Fiend or undead? Related?
You're investigating what's around the
Okay.
table, so neither of those.
Oh,
things.
Marco's not here to blow on it. That's gonna be a. You said investigation?
Yeah,
That's just gonna be a 12.
12. As you get close and like, oh, look at that, he's like, boy, slow down, slow
My
down.
passive investigation's 19.
You pick up, we'll just go with the 12. You pick up, there's runes, like along the table. He's like, oh. You don't know what the runes do, but he stops you. He's like, that's not going to feel good for you. Why don't you back up a second there? You don't just bring these things in and just leave them. I got some protection around here. But yeah, I've been researching these guys. It's sort of weird.
They're very
There's
Orcus.
a very unique. Say that again.
I believe they're connected to Orcus. These undead
All
are strong
undead are
bond.
connected to Orcus.
But these in particular.
Just throwing around big words, are we?
No, that's what I found.
He's just fucking with
I know you. I know. Fucking Letty does the same shit.
Orcus, as you highly scholarly person know, is the demon prince of undeath. Yeah. So if it's an undead thing.
Okay, let's keep moving on. Let's
I'm
drop
just
the
saying you're the one that
sarcasm.
said
Are we
Orcus,
trying to be productive?
Yes. Anyway, how many times have you fought these things?
A lot. Probably
Wow, that really
every
narrows it
single
down.
time I've been in combat, there's been at least one of these.
Yeah, there shouldn't be. These should not
be as running rampant as they are.
They
Yeah,
shouldn't even
aware.
exist. These are. This is weird. That's my professional opinion.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something, real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, don't be a dick if you already know. Okay, but
Can't
what I've
guarantee
been
anything.
connecting things here is it seems like they're using the blood of these primates or vampires to bring these
they're
things
using
back.
stronger undead to augment undead.
Yeah,
It's a very interesting ritual.
it is.
You need to have a very strong binding agent, binding necrotic power to do that. Not anyone.
So
When I mean binding necrotic power, I mean some demonic level shit.
So you're thinking demons are behind this?
Well, I'm saying they must be involved. Or some really powerful entities that are tied to death. This is some crazy shit. Look at this. And he starts peeling like this undead is still moving around, but it's sort of like paralyzed. He just like peels back like a layer of the flesh, and he gives you like these goggle things. He's like, put these on. Look at that. And when you put it on and you look, he's like, you see that glow? That's necrotic energy. It permeates everything in this creature. It makes it stronger, smarter, faster.
I've been seeing these vials of black blood. We got attacked a while back by these like wolves that were permeated with this energy, and I was able to forge it into enhance our weapons. But do you think that's similar to what
Could
this
be
is?
you have one of these weapons with you?
No, I was convinced to let my other party members use it, but let's see. I do have vials of black blood.
You have one of these vials?
Yeah. Are you thinking more on this discount now?
Oh, you fucking bastard.
Come on.
Grant doesn't give discounts for the betterment of the town. 10% off.
All right. I pull out one of the vials. Pull out one.
He takes the goggles back from you without, like, he gets on a step stool and grabs them off and puts them back on. And he's looking. He's like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, one went into my eye.
You should not have an eye.
Yeah, I do though.
Huh.
My body physiology is a little
If I
altered.
had any spare time, maybe I'd, poke around. But
I don't think that would be advised.
yeah, you'd be fine. Just take a couple of samples, a little cut. What do you care?
No, not at all, really.
Yeah, see? It's like this thing's... Can I spend some time looking into this? This is crazy. These undead... So they've been on Torel. They were in Greyhawk. I haven't been there in a while, but just my connections tell me.
We
And
ran
now
into
they're
them.
here.
Yeah, the city. Do you think... Actually, I don't know about these murders, so never mind.
Yeah, this is never good news. I mean, this is an unprecedented... I dabble in darker arts, and these type of undead shouldn't...
That's very rare. When I first saw one, I was like, what the fuck? That shouldn't be around right now, but it is. And obviously very closely tied to the Whispered One. I'm thinking, because when I was in Toro, we went into this tower, runes of the Whispered One, eyes open, eyes closed, things like that. But tons of these Husk Knights. I'm thinking it's very, very closely related. If you're saying that these demons, I know I've been reading, seems like Vecna might be leveraging these demons, changing their history a little bit.
Can you not say his name?
Are you scared?
Yes, you should be too.
Oh, I am, but I figure if he wants me dead, he'll do it. It's more or less, he hasn't gotten around to me yet.
Maybe don't poke him. I mean, he's probably doing other stuff, destroying the whole fucking universe or whatever he's doing.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot for him to destroy, though. Figure it's infinite, so you can just keep running.
He's got time.
All of time. Past, present, and future.
I like to just focus on my immediate
Yeah.
self-preservation. And since I
Understandable.
decided to set up shop here, the potential to further study some prime specimens of undead. I mean, prime, get it? That was a pun. You didn't pick up on it.
Yeah, whatever.
But he's like, I need some time with this blood though. This is actually pretty helpful. Where'd you get it from?
I can't recall if it was drained from one of the beasts that attacked me. I've killed a lot of these things. I picked it up somewhere along the road. Back in my home plane though.
It was the oh shit, no, okay.
Well, you can jog my memory.
You can jog my memory.
I can't recall. But
Well, yeah. Let me look at this and then you said there was some of these in Kael Zeeth. I mean, I'm not supposed to know, but word gets around. We know something happened there.
yeah, it's a big time stop.
Oh,
Big.
well, that's some scary shit.
It was very. I got banished for a little bit, and then he let me come back. I don't know why.
Who?
Can't tell you that. You have a big mouth. I'm feeling that one from you. You give that vibe. You're a talker.
That's interesting. Anything that's here that can do that.
It's pretty powerful.
Did you let Henric know?
Yeah, he knows. They're in
You
denial.
sure he
though.
knows?
They're in denial. They don't know what's really here. But they're seeing some bad things over there.
I have to expand my runes around the building.
I would advise that. Yeah. One last thing.
Whole political career fucking gone.
Hmm.
Alright, sorry, I thought I was still muted.
We found Wolf. You know Wolf, right?
Yeah.
The Primus, whatever.
Yeah.
When
Goblin.
we found him in that village, they were draining his blood out of him and carving these runes into the floor. Could have been any one of the demon princes, but a very strong resemblance to Orcus. That's why I mentioned
So they
his
were
name.
draining him. They
Of
were
his
taking
blood.
his blood and putting him into these runes.
Yes. I don't know why exactly, but that's one
Takes
more
everything.
thing for you to ponder.
That makes sense. That the blood of a stronger undead
Mhm.
going through the ritual runes of a demon lord.
Mhm.
Huh. Wouldn't be enough, but he sort of thinks. He's pondering. He's like, this is. You know what? I think I'm gonna. You know what? I think you're gonna go to the library. There's a library in town. It's the I don't know, they call it like the Great Library of Freya, wherever
Mhm.
they came from. Whatever. I'm sure it's great, but they do have a lot of books in there. Get with Kiro.
Kiro?
Yeah, she's the librarian. She's Nice lady.
You're gonna hate me. What was your name?
Oh my god. Kiro.
No, your name.
Oh. You've been talking to me for like 20 minutes.
You know, when I walk the doorways, things just
Grant.
Grant. Look for Kiro.
Yeah, anyway, she's going to be hard to miss because she's like, you know, pretty much the head librarian there. Tall, elf lady, blonde hair. Gets easy on the eyes. Silver stuff in her hair, you'll see. She knows a lot of stuff.
I know someone good with elves.
Oh, that's good.
He's not here.
There's a book. I try to ask her to get you the book on the Blood Lord, studies of the Blood Lord, and then anything about soul stones.
Blood Lord. And anything on soul stones.
Yeah, soul stones. That could be it. But what the fuck would have a soul stone?
You're giving me a lot.
You're welcome.
I'd like to say I also helped you maybe a little
sure.
bit, but
It was a collaboration.
yeah. Alright, let me go buy my shit and get out of here to go to this library. I'm probably gonna do that maybe tomorrow. Gotta go back to my party. They get really worried about me.
Well, actually, you look horrible.
Oh yeah,
like,
no.
literally, there's a gash on the side of your face.
Yeah, check this one out. I lift up a piece of my armor and blood just starts spilling up.
That's
from the... I told you that. Never mind. I didn't tell you. I'm not going to. Anyways, transaction time. So 2 of those, and what potions do you have? 2 of the...
what potions you need. We got plenty. I got all sorts of. Follow me. I don't like people in my work area.
Yeah.
So he walks you back upstairs, steps back up on his counter.
So...
It's like, so what are you looking for? I got greater healing, regular healing. I got poison. I got a fly. Not like a fly, but fly.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, okay, so we're gonna put these gems into it. I got this valued at 200 gold pieces, okay?
Yeah,
I'll trade you this. So 200 off the top. I'm gonna do 2 of these herbs.
Yeah.
Let's see, you got a potion of invisibility?
Visibility. I got 2 of those.
How much does that run me?
Each one's about 250.
250? Alright, so right now we're at
You got 600 for the
Get the
page.
2. Not even buy one from you.
250 invisibility.
So now we're at 400 though because of those gems. And
yeah.
then we'll buy 2 of the invis
Okay.
because Letty's specter is in my ear.
Okay.
How much were the potions? So
Regular
250,
healing.
so 500
Yeah.
for that. So we're at 900 now.
Mhm.
A lot of my friends can fly. We have a ton of healing potions. What type of poisons you guys? It's just basic poison we're
It's
talking
basic.
about.
I don't like to.
You don't like dabble in that? No, that's fair enough.
I mean, I can make the good stuff, but
Got
there's
any
no
like
market for it.
growth potions or anything?
Yeah, no one's ever asked for that around here. It's usually fly, invisible, health. I mean, I could custom make something. What do you?
How long would it take you to custom make something?
It's about a day and a half.
I'll be around. So yeah, could you send it to our inn?
You at the midnight caller? I mean, that's really the only inn in town. So
Yeah, I'm assuming we are at the midnight
I
call.
don't know,
So
you could have been staying with
get me a.
people.
How much would that cost me to get that?
What do you want? Like a growth?
Yeah,
A large?
Yeah,
A
I
mix?
think some of my friends would really enjoy being large.
I can do one up for about 300.
One of them for 300.
Lenny's eyes from 5 miles away light up.
So I'll take 2 of those.
Okay.
So that's 600 right there.
Yeah.
Oh. So we
Right,
are
so
at,
we're riding a megalodon.
so we're at 1400 then,
Yeah.
or 1500. Because we were at 900, 300, 1500. Okay. Well, I think I'll settle with that for now. You'll send those 2 potions over, and I'll take everything else.
All right. And because I'm a reputable guy, you know, what we'll do is pay for the.
Oh, you said 10% off though.
Yeah, 10% off, so 90 gold off this. We'll do the 900 up front, and you pay my my errand boy when I drop off the potions.
All right. I mean, I won't say no to that.
I mean, I don't want you to feel like I'm gonna run off with your money and I don't lose anything.
I mean, I know where you are.
What does that mean?
I feel like if you ran off with my money, you could be like, "Why'd you run off with my money?"
Right,
Yeah,
you wanna give it to me
I'll
now?
give
I'll
you.
take it now. Okay.
I'll give you the 90 now. All right.
Well, 900.
Well, I
minus
traded
90.
platinum,
So
I traded platinum.
820.
so that'd be 90 platinum.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, 990.
Yeah.
Remove. All right. There's your platinum.
Thanks.
So I'm taking
So
that,
you'll
and
take
then I'll give him the rest when
the
those.
fly. Yeah.
Okay. So I got 2 invis, 2 giant.
So you don't have the
Very-
giant ones yet,
Yeah. 2 growth
but you have your herbs that you need
and 2 times hers.
2 times, and then you have 2 invis potions.
All right. Oh. It was a pleasure. I'll do that library thing tomorrow.
And whatever I find out about this blood, I'll let you know.
All right, sounds good. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope. I think my friends wanted to go somewhere, but we'll see.
Yeah, I won't be going anywhere. I'm here.
All right, peace out.
Grant's Alchemy Emporium.
Got it. Grant Gungut or something. I walk out the night.
Gunter Gut. Motherfucker.
I flip the sign back to open as I leave.
Thanks.
I head back to the group. I just got
You know what Grant needs?
That was dope.
Magical ball bearings.
Yeah. That guy was.
I was just about to
Made me.
say. Sounds like letting me see on grants.
I think we need to make a midnight visit to Grant. Just kidding.
Can.
Do you about it? But he already has a few spots on the list for midnight visits.
All right. So you will go through town. You'll get to the inn if that's where you're going.
Yep.
Again, town. You know, a little bit of time. I've been trying to do this so it's all happening sort of at the same time. So you get to the inn probably 20 minutes after they've settled in, maybe 30, because when they left you and they were walking, you immediately sort of left.
Yeah.
You left and did your thing. So you get to the inn and you can spot them pretty easily with your keen observational powers.
Mm-hmm.
And now you are finally all together. Thanks for splitting up into 3.
Hey
It's only been
guys.
all session. You're doing great, Omar.
Yeah, this was great.
I went shopping and I got for you, Davis, and Arxes. It's nice that you're back. Got some growth potions. Turn you guys real big. I met this guy named Grant. He's kind of a dick, but kind of cool.
Probably cool. He gave us growth potions.
I paid a lot of money. Wow. Don't worry. So those will be here tomorrow.
Nice.
This has got
So
2
we're gonna have a
invis potions.
megalodon-sized space shark.
We could do that too, yeah.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
That would be pretty dope if the shark ever comes back. But yeah, that guy knew a lot about those undead that we've been seeing.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
husk knights. They're special because they're stronger than normal undead. But kind of tasked me with a little bit of a mission.
So
Go
yeah,
to the library. There's an elf.
Isn't that Alfie?
Yeah, but this one has white hair, and she's a librarian.
Oh, that's pretty
And you
great.
know what they say about librarians.
You gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
I think I like this one. Well, this one I'm not really hitting it off with. We better give that librarian girl a chance.
Yeah. Best.
Yeah.
You got, enhance your odds. You can never have too
She
many
might
elves.
know where you can find some shampoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have an elaborate shampoo stealing plan?
Grant might have some shampoo for you.
I'm in.
He's in, yeah.
If I had chips, I'm all in.
Alright. And
It's about this time some guy comes. It's just like a human, like scrawny kid, and he's like, here's your food.
That took a while.
Hey, who's that lady who used to work here and did your job before you just did it now?
She asked that I didn't give her name out to this table.
I have 2 hammers. Intimidation.
ooh, come on.
You
Is
don't
this a
need
child?
much. This is pretty a scrawny teenage boy, yeah.
Intimidation.
13.
Lenny's gonna stand up for the girl.
Reagan's her name.
Reagan, and where's the shampoo?
Wait, what?
If you
Shampoo.
had to guess where the shampoo might be.
You could probably get it from the general store or the market or the shack. The shack. It's down across.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want any butter with your bread?
What?
Butter?
Yeah, she wants you to cut in his buns. He's clearly insecure. I swear to God, if you bother that girl anymore, you bother little Reagan
with the bread.
anymore.
Yeah, we want extra bread with butter.
Okay.
You gotta speak up, kid.
Why?
Get the fuck out of here.
He he like almost trips over it as he's rocking away.
And say, hey, go across the way and buy us some shampoo. I don't know what it's for, but apparently it's important to them.
I will give you 50 gold. You sneak into that Reagan's house, steal all the shampoo.
Deal.
I have a plan.
Deal.
All right.
You guys will have to stalk Reagan to find her home.
He doesn't sleep.
I will. Where is she?
She's the waitress.
She's gonna hype Lenny up for being.
Can I point her out? Is she still working?
Yeah, she's still there.
Yeah.
You'd have to take a look for her.
That one over there.
I look for her.
If he described it, yeah, you'll see her good. Yeah, she's now working a total other section of the tavern.
While she's working, I'll do a sleight of hand, but I'm gonna try to just prick her with my finger, like bump into her and prick her, and I'm gonna brand her.
Oh,
So
okay.
I know her location.
Does that
That'll-
cause pain to the?
Not initially, unless she hits me.
Okay.
Then she'll feel some pain.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and do a sleight of hand as you make your way. You get up from the table and you start walking in her direction. Like.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13.
13.
Yeah. Hey, if anything, it just looks like I accidentally scratched her.
Yeah. So you walk up and I guess you go to do that and she turns and looks at you as you're doing it. So I'll say you can react to like try to make yourself slip into her, like you're falling into her and you cut her.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So do like a performance.
Perform?
Like because you're like.
You better blow on this shit, son. That's 12.
12? Yeah, let's say. I mean, she thinks you deliberately are falling into her, but you cut her. You scratch her, and she's like, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry. I didn't. Have a good day.
You literally just I don't fucking get paid enough for this shit. Fucking
Black veins
groping.
creeping.
Is that what happens?
Yeah. Unfortunately so. I'm pretty,
Pretty sure that she's gonna start screaming.
Well, I didn't think I was doing it on her face. I thought I would, like nick her wrist or something.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you fell and, like, you grabbed at her arm.
Yeah.
And she won't notice it for right now.
Ah, nice. I go to the shampoo
Can
store.
Lenny cast sleep on Xenos at 3rd level?
Cast what?
Just while he's just make him pass out. Cast sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah, I don't know what Xenos' hit points are looking like, but I'm thinking that's the only thing I can do to stop it.
It's already happened.
Yeah, he already did it.
I already did it.
Yeah, alright. It's gone. Xenos just falls asleep after he does it, then.
What do I? Is there a save?
It's
No, I'm not gonna roll it. I'd have to roll hit points for it.
yeah.
You love me. I'm your white knight. It's canon now. It's lore. It's lore.
I do need an active perception check from everybody.
Oh, can I mention something to the group?
Yes, before this check.
I was followed by a very large Goliath on my way. He seemed like he wanted to do something sketchy. Oh, I also know where Grunguk is.
You could have led with those then.
Ooh, where's Grunga? I got 29.
The party, I'm gonna harass this young bartender.
Hey, priorities. He said 50 gold. I'm pretty broke right now.
Yeah, priorities.
Perception, you shy.
Yeah.
That will be 15.
15,
29.
29. Davis.
10.
10. Letty.
23.
And Arxes.
Nat 20 plus 2.
Nice.
Well, even with the nat 20 plus 2, the only person who's going to notice this is Tick Tick.
Fuck.
Tick Tick as Xenos finally is like, oh, by the way, I know where Grunguk is. Just as you hear that, you catch, and he says about a Goliath, a large Goliath following him. You see by the entrance, just sitting at a table, a large Goliath that's been looking at the table.
Oh, hey, that's him.
Yeah, I'll mentally project that to everybody.
At least I
Like,
got
you mean,
that out.
like this guy?
Yeah, as soon as though when you look in his direction, he picks up that you're looking at him, and he gets up pretty quick and heads out the door.
Wait, that's the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Can I basically, I don't know, mage hand, avoid mantis on him?
What's the range?
I used brand classification on a fucking bartender instead of the assassin after us.
30 feet?
30 feet. I guess I didn't clarify where you were in the bar, so I'm not sure. I'll say, what's your intent? What are you trying to do?
I just want, kind of maybe have it hide on him to try to track him.
I would need you to roll a sleight of hand using your mantis's stats.
They don't really have stats though, do they?
I gave them stats. They're in your. It should be in your other.
Others.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't. I think they had more dex than anything else.
Yeah, they have 13 dex plus 1.
Yeah.
It looks like someone's been drinking out of the waters and putting them back.
That's something.
Oh, that's 14.
It's not you. It's gonna be me.
14.
Yeah.
Who the fuck did that?
Okay, you send it,
Well, I'll drink it.
and just as you catch this glimpse, I'm gonna say you're pretty percent. As you send the mantis over, and you think it's going in, you see him snatch it and crush it and throw it to the ground as he runs out.
That's not nice. I'm gonna follow him.
Alright, just look around. I'll be trying to stop this motherfucker.
Yes. Let's get this
I
guy.
cast
He just
magic
killed.
circle.
He just killed one of my void mantises.
And what do
Cast
you?
magic circle on his ass.
What's that?
Create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy on a point in the ground I can see within range. I will dash up to him to get within the 10-foot range if I have to. I will have Davis throw me if he has to. The creature can't willingly enter the cylinder. When I cast the spell, I can elect to cause the magic to operate in the reverse direction, preventing the creature of the specified type from leaving the cylinder and protecting the targets outside of the cylinder. So I'm just going to be like, humanoids cannot exit the cylinder.
Okay.
And cast the cylinder around them.
All right. Is there any save or anything?
That's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, charisma 15.
Charisma 15.
How charismatic is this motherfucker? I will cast it twice if it doesn't work the first time.
It's apparently pretty speedy.
He is speedy. He might be out of your range. I'll let it go the first time, but he was probably going to be out of range the second time. But that is okay, because... yeah, he got a 12.
Yeah,
So I'm going to say that Tick Tick, you noticed him. You saw him get up and start running. You threw a mantis at him. He knew it was there, crushed it, threw it down, went right around. But Letty, you guys had already communicated, we got to get this guy. Letty ran her full distance and was able to get in range to cast it. So you have him locked right outside the door of the inn.
Lasts for an hour, unless he can scamper up a chimney 20 feet. But we'll just have Davis with 2 hammers, smack him back down if he goes.
If Davis goes into it, would he be trapped in there too?
No. Well, it's of type, but it's 20 feet high, so I imagine Xenos could just climb on the roof and just start throwing daggers.
They have their flying boots, so they could just fly up above it and make sure he doesn't try and escape.
They could. Yeah. All right. You have him trapped.
Oh.
What's up, rum bitch?
Yeah.
He's like banging into the things, and he's just like.
What are you on mine?
We're working on.
Mine's a creepy, sad fuck.
Yeah. Are you a creepy mime? We have time magic too. Can I wink at them?
Are you trying?
Why'd you wink?
Yeah, because we got time magic. We got all kinds of it, so don't think about it. Just tell the gnome what she wants to know.
He just starts
There's the
pacing. He's just looking.
We gotta bang this guy up with some hammers, and I pull up all the hammers. You want me to go in there? Or are you gonna tell the gnome what she wants to know?
Is the cylinder a solid thing? Like if he touches it, is it solid?
It doesn't really say. Point of the ground, glowing runes appear whenever the cylinder intersects the floor under surface. Choose one or more of the following types of creatures. Blah, 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 blah. Creature can't willingly enter the cylinder, no magical means. Creature has teleportation, explain
It's gonna
travel,
help
do
me
so,
out
listen to Christmas saving throw.
The only one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
It
it's
doesn't
not.
say if it's like a solid thing, but it just says he's trapped.
He's trapped.
I like to think of it like a force field. Come on, we're smarter than this. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Clone Wars.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna. I was gonna say he could try to like bounce. He's pretty
Jackie
agile
Chan.
guy. Yeah, but he's. I'm gonna say that it won't work that way. So he's just sort of seething. He's not talking though. He's just more
Can
like
I
grunting.
do a perception on him to see what he might be, what he is, or if he's like clues about him?
It's a big, smelly.
Yeah, I would say, why don't you do a... You can do perception. Yeah.
What is it?
21.
It's okay.
So perception-wise, he appears to be a Goliath that's pretty large, muscular. He's got some scars on him.
Why is this?
And he's just like
Does he look
now...
like a Primus, or is he just a Goliath?
Vanished.
He doesn't seem Primus.
Why are you following us?
That's all you get.
He wants me to hit him with my hammers. Lady, can you let me in there so I hit him with my hammers a bunch of times?
You can literally just walk in and walk out.
Alright. I go in there and start hitting him with my hammers.
So you can roll to hit him.
So,
I could charm him.
oh, I should have opened it.
It's like, don't we have any magic that'll...
Yeah, it's probably not gonna work. It's a 12.
A 12 does not work, but as you come in to hit and it misses, he like ducks, grabs a dagger, and he goes to attack you.
Alright.
I can't stop him from hitting you while you're on that, though.
And he's gonna miss because he rolled. Yeah, it was 16.
Yeah, it's a miss.
That's a miss. So he goes to shank you as you miss, and it just bounces off your armor.
Oh.
And then he sort of like leaps back to give himself some space, but as much as he can without getting through.
I'm
And
gonna
he
cast
draws-
web inside there.
What's
Hey,
that?
Listen, buddy.
Dex, right? Dex save.
Yeah, Dex 16.
Oh.
He's gonna...
Yeah, he has Dex.
Yeah, he gets 17.
Alright, but if I fill up that cylinder full of just webbing...
And if he's saved on all of it, I guess it's just him like
He's a spider?
he's like, I don't know, he's doing some Matrix shit in there.
Can I cast charm person?
You can.
My eyes will glow red. I'm like, hey there, friend. Why don't we calm down? It's a wisdom save. 14.
So you go to cast Charm Person, and it's at that moment you realize this is not a human. Like your magic fails in the way that you sense. And then if you could roll an investigation check.
Well, if he's not, does that Fey Fiend or Undead?
You have advantage.
4 and a 5. So, an investigation. My luck had to run out eventually. I've been rolling good. Investigation, that's a 9.
9. You know something's off with this guy. He's moving fast. Because he was able to get out of the web, at least the first one. If you want to try to fill up the whole thing, we can do another check.
We don't need a web. I'm
He's
just gonna go
not
tackle
human. He's not human.
You're going to go tackle
Yeah,
him?
guys, tackle him.
Yeah. So it'll just be strength.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, it's a crit.
That's a crit.
Is it?
You know.
Yeah, you got him tackled as soon as you go in. So this is a big dude. So you go like this to grab him because he's that wide, and you pass through, and it's something a little bit less. And when you touch, it's like decayed flesh, and it's for you immediately as you tackle and fall onto it. This is an undead Goliath that half his face is like gone, like the flesh is like rotted off. It looks like his throat was slit, and it's the black dried, and there's like black spidery veins coming up, and he reeks pretty bad as he just in
Are
your
there any
face.
guards about?
At this point now, there's a crowd that's starting to like some panic as the illusion of this thing just dropped. So guards, not yet.
Holy water.
I'd yell at somebody, you know, get the guards immediately.
Holy water. Back Fiend.
We'll roll
I'll
it.
start
What time is it?
casting my ritual of rite of passage, and I'll take one of my oil flasks and make it holy oil. Takes 10 minutes. I don't know how long the guards are gonna take to
Well,
get here.
I was gonna say at this point we're hitting into like combat, so I was gonna say
Yeah.
roll initiative, but we're gonna call it there because it's 9:30.
So whenever he starts, I'll still have the web up. Whenever he starts his turn,
Yeah.
every time he has to make a save.
Save in
For
there. Okay. And you're in there with him though right now.
Yeah, I just want to have him like in a full Nelson.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got him grappled. so he can't move, but he'll be able to. He's probably going to take a swipey at you, depending on where he is. On we'll roll initiative together at the next session.
I love playing zombies.
Just before we all split for the night, Briscoe, you still
Yes,
there?
sir. Yep.